expecting quite a bit.
Gotta figure out how to make money on this. I really want to.
I can feel it down in my plums. We're getting a nice bluish hue. Getting ready to take them to the farmer's market.
Okay, baby, but don't hurt yourself with that big juicy hog of yours.
In hard times, or when a man has worked at a job 30 years, they give him a watch, kick him in the butt, and say, hey, our computer took your place, daddy. That's hard times.
And those cars are going real fast and real laugh, son.
But he's gay. He's blind.
You ready? Oh, wait. So we're just gonna wing it? There's a big difference between winging it and seeing what happens. Now let's see what happens.
Now.
Right now.
Now, it's Senning Show with your host, John Senning.
Oh, yeah, baby, we're here. We're no waiting around. This is instant gratification. Just the way we like it. Shout out to Bob Ritchie coming to town real soon. I'm John Senning. He's Dizzy. This is Senning Show. Thank you for being here. You can watch the program. Our stream comes with a 100% no guarantees guarantee. No matter whether you're listening or watching, could drop, could be great. But either way, I say give it a go. You can find us on YouTube, 1025 The Bone. You can watch the program on Facebook and theboneonline.com. Shout out to the Vroom Vroom Room. Already starting to fill up right off the get. Bevy Birchwood, Lisa Valerie, Donnie Hall, Sugar Mama Bear, Dusty McCord. Ooh, Dizzy's in there too. Gareth Pinheiro, 9256. Vroom Vroom.
Yeah.
Now I could have done the responsible thing, and I could have just accosted my coworker as we were all sitting here bonding over bashing one of our other coworkers. We were all, we were all in a united front, solidarity with my brothers and sisters. As that conversation was happening, as Monica and me and you were all just chopping it up, all I could do is look down at the giant tomato sitting right where my hands go to operate the keyboard. So, Diz, I'm going to need you to speak up first and foremost. What was the snack today? What was Monica snacking on in here?
I honestly didn't see her snacking on anything. So when you say especially tomato, that seems so crazy. I don't know.
Could be a red pepper. Could be a red bell pepper.
Is it still there? Let me run around.
It is. Yeah, run around. I see what you did there. Yeah, and here's. Let me just build a case. I heard my man's Johnny B talk about how he's in the middle of a 48-hour fast. So I know that this foreign food object, still very wet and glistening in the light, does not belong to him. So we're either talking about, I can't bring myself to believe that Monica stared at this little tomato pepper nugget for 3 or 2 hours and didn't say anything about it.
I got to be honest. I think it might be Carmen. Because I could be wrong. I did not see Monica eating anything today.
But it felt like it was right there. I mean, you can see it. I didn't move the keyboard. Like, do you think Monica would have
cleaned it up herself?
Oh, God, the closer I look to it, the more it feels like something else.
Oh, wait, she texted me.
Oh, it looks like flesh.
Not mine.
Okay.
All caps.
Did she notice it?
Mark.
Did she notice? I mean, I feel like if she noticed it, she would have said, the more I look at it, the more it looks like, take a nibble of this, Diz.
No, I'm not doing that.
Please.
I don't.
Like, as I'm getting closer, oh, no, there's a seed. There's a seed. For a second, I thought maybe it was like tuna.
Yeah.
Like ahi tuna or something.
You're on a healthy kick. Eat it. You eat it.
I'm not eating.
Oh, there she is.
It's not you. Oh, Monica, come here.
Hop on 4.
Yeah.
I purposely, actually, if the last segment of the JP show, yes, it was disgusting.
You saw it? You knew it was there?
The last segment of the JP show was not as planned, but in between breaks, when I didn't see it until after Dead Guy. I was going to put it on socials and say, who the bleep did this?
Okay.
But because it was a big pivot for the last segment, I forgot about it. But that's disgusting.
Well, here's the thing.
Not me.
It's got to be Carmen.
It's Carmen.
Well, let's
Johnny B. Well, see, that's the thing is Johnny B. I heard him say he's in the middle of a 48-hour fast.
Yeah.
So the last person who sat here was Carmen. Unless I can't see Carmen sitting through 4 hours of the morning show with this tomato sitting in front
I
of
don't think she noticed. She probably got up.
Is it tomato?
Come
it
try.
was red and gooey.
Yeah.
Give it a try.
Yeah.
No.
Come on, give it a try.
I guess tomato was.
Did Drew put up a video of him microwaving his fish last night? Were there tomatoes? Was this a garnish?
I don't see Carmen leaving. I feel if she made a mess, I see her cleaning it up.
Or even if there was a mess, I don't think she would have brought herself to sit with this gooey tomato for.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
I saw it. It wasn't me. For the record,
All right,
it
all
was
right,
not me.
all right. I'm sorry, and I'm sorry for knowing that I was about to accuse you as you sat here. I could have said, Monica, I think you may have left a tomato, but instead I just sat there thinking, soon as she leaves this studio, I'm going to put this tomato on her.
You didn't know I was sticking around.
No, I didn't. Look at us, Monica. We're healing. Still humble. Still humble.
I just text Carmen and I said, "What did you eat this morning in the studio?"
Okay, good.
To see what she.
I was going to maybe call her, but I feel like last time we called her, she did not think it was funny.
Carmen?
Yeah,
she was over.
Yeah,
it.
remember
Yeah.
she. I don't even remember what we accosted her for, but I just remember we woke her up and also she was not happy. So
No.
she's got a big wedding coming up this weekend. She doesn't
Yeah.
want to be bothered.
What are you wearing to it?
I will not be. I will not be at the at the wedding. Sadly, I will be there in spirit.
Yeah.
I'm so happy for those two. Just absolutely love seeing people that are so deeply in love.
Yeah, clearly.
But I will not. I will not.
But you got another wedding?
No, I will be. I will be at Zach Bryan at Raymond James Stadium on Saturday night.
Well, who doesn't love some Zach Bryan?
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. Thank you. Lots of love songs. I'm sure at some point throughout the night, I'll be thinking about Carmen and Chad. And that's not even. I'm not even joking.
Drew in the chat cleared his name.
Didn't eat dinner there last night. Drew Garabo off of the suspect list now boils down to Carmen, and I do apologize. I have to issue a little bit of a cease and desist here.
Oh.
I got a
been there, done that.
yeah, not the kind that you're used to dealing with, but I got some text this morning. I woke up to some text this morning from a friend of the show.
Okay,
a friend of the show that, depending on who you are and what you think about the show and what do you think about the players, you could think that maybe this relationship is estranged. You might think that this relationship is currently strained. But I woke up to a text this morning from Pat Maroon.
Oh,
He texted me bright and early.
That's a good
And
sign.
I have not. Have you noticed? And I guess maybe I'd have to dig to look at his posts. I don't know if he's getting messages. The day that this happened, the shave, and the day that he was not here, I think we did a pretty good job of making sure that people did not attempt to pile on Pat
Oh
Maroon.
no, I don't like where this is going.
Right? Like I would say,
yes, absolutely.
We tried. We did our best, and I have not seen anything that would lead me to believe otherwise. But I woke, and I hope it's okay that I share our innermost text messages, Pat, show the softer side of you. I wake up to a text this morning, and it says, keep in mind, I texted him last. So
Yeah.
I felt like I was on red. And it had been almost a week, and he texted me this morning, "Are we still friends?" Which,
He asked you that?
Yeah. And I said...
With the crying emoji?
No crying emoji. And I said, "Of course, I miss you." And he said, "Am I still considered part of the show? All of these Senning fans are constantly chirping me."
Oh man.
I don't know. I don't know who's out there. I don't know what people are saying to Pat Maroon. The man went back to back with Stanley Cups. He's a local legend, and I would like to formally request that if you are coming for Pat Maroon, whether it be in the DMs or the comments or any other, or in person, for all I know, there's people getting at him at the game.
Yeah.
Pat, was not here for a good reason that day, and we must forgive Pat Maroon. And I would request that nobody chirp him or make smart ass comments any longer, if that's at all possible.
I will say that in how we have the Bone fan, the Boneheads. I think in both groups, and even in I think some of the video, people were.
There was some stuff.
They had some crosshairs ready to put on Pat.
And I understand, and I'm honored that you would do that for the sake of me and for the sake of what we had planned. But he had stuff going on in his life. I completely understand, and just any shots or chirps, as the boys would call it, are not warranted. And I would request a cease and desist for all the Sennonites out there that you.
I like that.
That rolled right off the tongue.
Yeah.
That you no longer come for Pat Maroon.
Yeah, he's still one of the boys.
Yeah.
We didn't know the full story, but I think you're right. We tiptoed around everything, and we didn't want guns drawn on him.
No.
At all.
And so nothing's locked in yet, but he did say I look forward to being back next week.
Yeah, people need to shut up. I still want to go to this guy's house and have dinner.
Exactly. We're trying to get fresh made pasta from his wife and hang by the pool. So until that all happens, everybody pipe down. Again, a friendly reminder, if you have not yet, the cruise for Chase, you can go to justcallmo.com/Chase, and Mo DeWitt cannot go on the cruise. He, sadly for us, has a family and a child, and it's their spring break, and he's not going to be able to make it. But he is raffling off his spot on the cruise. It is for a single cruiser. That being said, this is a man or a woman can go. This feels prime for a poon hound. Like, this feels prime for a single man or woman. Just say everything I'm going to say about a man, apply it to a woman as well. A single individual who's looking to have fun, who's looking to maybe have a rotating cast of characters in their room every single night. It's a nice room. It is a balcony suite.
Oh, that's
so
awesome.
You're going to be able to meet men and or women or both down by the pool and say, hey, come back to my balcony. Let's go have a drink on the balcony. I really think there's an opportunity for someone who is single and ready to mingle to win this. So you go to justcallmo.com/Chase. You can then get a raffle ticket. You can get as many as you want. And on Thursday, we're going to do a random drawing. And I'm hoping we can keep it kind of secretive, and he'll draw it, give me the number, and then we can just call the person up live on the air.
Hope my phone rings.
Sometime in the first hour of the program on Thursday. And shout out to our guy Chase today. He's got an operation today, and we're all thinking about him. It's going to be a long road, and anything we can do here as coworkers and friends, we want to try and do. It is it's tough, especially when you work in a career like this and you're part-time, when the money goes away, and obviously you don't have insurance if you're part-time, and we just kind of want to help take the burden off of all that. So this is a fun way for you to get a chance at a cruise and also continue raising money for our buddy Chase. And the link for the GoFundMe is up there on the same page as well. Justcallmo.com/Chase.
And worth mentioning, yes, Calta Cruise, great time, but more importantly, you're going to get to be rubbing elbows with sexy Senning.
Yeah, that is.
And who doesn't want to do that now?
That is true. And I think I'm just now. I didn't fall off the wagon. That's what's crazy is I kept saying that. Like, I was so hardcore in the month with Pat that even if I let up a little bit, it was going to feel like I'm falling off the wagon. I haven't fallen off the wagon. I've just maybe eaten a little bit more food quantity wise. But this week I'm snapbacked in. I'm locked in, and we're cruising towards the cruise now.
Yeah, I went and saw my family the other day, and this kind of broke me. I was talking to them, and I was telling them, oh, yeah, getting ready for the cruise in the gym. And my dad goes, really? I go, yeah. He goes, I don't see any difference.
Oh,
and I'm like, yo.
Dude.
Yo.
I will tell you this. Parents will... They're the ones. They're the ones.
You got to win over.
Well, not only win over, but... And I don't want to say this because you're going to think that I feel like I agree with him. But they're always going to be the most honest.
Yeah.
They're going to tell you, and again, that doesn't mean that I agree with them, but they will say, oh, you're losing weight, or oh, you've been eating good, or whatever it is. You're always good for a comment from a parent or even an in-law. I feel like my father-in-law, especially in the early days, would not hesitate from being like, putting on a couple pounds there, big boy.
Yeah. I think in Trini culture, too, they're just so forward with how they talk to each other, and they love to gossip. So him saying, like, I don't see a difference, that's a Trini thing for sure.
To just, sometimes also, dad's got to give you a little bit of tough love. If he tells you that you're not seeing any, results, maybe that's just him trying to push you harder.
I got to say, when I am in the gym today, again, every night, I'm going to be lifting extra weights.
Yeah,
put a little more pounds on that exercise.
Put the dirty dad weight on there. Just know that the Olive Man doesn't think you've lost enough weight, and for that you'll have to push a little bit harder.
You said this a while back, and this is how I know that, I'm seeing progression is once you, this jersey, I would have never worn it a couple months ago. Now I'm like, I could rock this jersey. It's the stuff in the back of the closet.
It's so great. And I know that everybody does this, and it's a lot of times it never comes back around. But every couple months, I like to just go through the closet, and Danielle will take out all the clothes that I have and be like, keep it, get rid of it, keep it, get rid of it. And there are those shirts and those pieces of clothing that damn well you have not worn in 5 years. But by it's not just about the clothes. It's a representation of your whole being. Because once you say, get rid of that shirt, you are saying, I will never be able to fit into that shirt again.
Yes,
so,
you're accepting defeat.
Yeah, and so I have a special area of the closet. I'll tell you this, there's a whole other area. Like, I've tapped into a certain area.
Yeah.
There's a further area down the line of stuff that I've legitimately probably had for well over 5 years. I have shirts. This is how crazy it is. I have a whole section of shirts that have never fit me.
Oh.
Like, I'll get a shirt that I liked so much.
Yeah.
A lot of times it's a band shirt or just something cool that I thought I wanted, and it doesn't fit, and I can't bring myself to get rid of it. So I have clothes that I just won't one day be revisiting. It will be new clothes because I've never worn them before in my life.
What about the new shirt you got? Did that fit good?
Oh, by the way, I meant to bring that. I didn't put it on yet, but I wanted to bring in the note. Did you read the note? Because there was a note inside.
There was a note? No,
there was a
I
note.
didn't know.
I believe the guy's name is Adam.
Yeah.
And he's from Kalamazoo, Michigan, and sent a really, really nice note. And he went to the Juggalo weekend down in Miami. There was 2 shirts in there, I take it, I hope? Was there?
Oh, no, I don't think so.
Oh, sorry. I assumed there was 2 shirts.
No,
in there.
that was just for you.
Oh,
Doc.
sorry. Well, we gave me a shirt from the Juggalo weekend, and there was a really nice note in there about how much he likes the show. And it was crazy because I'd love to talk to the guy, Adam, if you're out there. You sent me his Facebook profile, and it was very. And this is just an observation, no judgment here. We accept people of all races, religions, creeds, colors, and everything in between. Super hyper religious presentation on his Facebook page, but obviously a next level juggalo to where he traveled across the country to go to the Juggalo weekend. So I don't know how many devout religious Christian people there are in the Juggalo family, but our man Adam is one of them. And thank you very much for the gift. I was thinking about busting that out for Rise Up this weekend.
Oh, the Juggalo at Rise Up.
Yeah,
I like it. I think you'll get a lot of whoop whoops
Yeah, I
out there.
think there'll be some whoop whoops. Another note regarding Rise Up. It's the way Rise Up does business. Don't know why. Couldn't tell you why. We don't get the tickets here in the building until about 30 minutes ago. So
we got them.
We did get them.
Nice.
So the festival starts Thursday. If you won tickets from the Bone, or I don't know if anybody else in this building is giving them away, they are here now. And we'll tell you, I showed up and they were lined. There was already a line. They weren't even back with the tickets yet because they told people the 10th, and the lobby was filled with people here to pick up their tickets already. And I met Willie N4. I don't know if it was the first time I met him, but
okay.
Now you said, I have a funny observation because off the air you said he normally is dressed like
a cowboy.
Now I have to wonder if he's like cosplays as the Village People, because today he was in a construction uniform.
Like a full-out construction uniform, hard hat and everything?
He didn't have a hard hat, but he had the whole. If I see him at Rise Up and he's in a Native American headdress dancing around, or a cop uniform, we know that this is
a thing?
This is what Willie's into.
What if he's just a crossing guard and you read it wrong?
Maybe. It could have been crossing guard. It could have been. But if you did win tickets, they are here and available, and we have, I think, one more pair to give away, and I was told to give that away today. It's shout out to Mike and Corey. It is, again, I don't know why it has to be this way, but it is an insane thing and a crazy amount of stress that they put on themselves, because we've been giving away the tickets probably for 6 to 8 months, and then in one day they have to get them all and get them to the people who won them. So it's always a stressful time. Dude, remembering things that I have to bring with me here.
Oh, you forgot something
is
else?
One of my. We covered last week. It almost cost me my marriage because I forgot something at the house. Today, I wanted to make sure that I had the stack of the new Rise Up Senning Show stickers so that they could go out with the Rise Up bands.
Yeah.
Put it stack right next to my wallet, right by all the things that I take with me. Get here, no stickers.
Man, you got to keep a bunch at your office,
a problem,
bro.
dude. Yeah, I do. And I got a fat ass stack, and I want to give them away. Hopefully, all in the span of the next 7 days or so.
And those things are clean. Who are the people that make it again?
Speed Kings.
Speed Kings. They do a great job with that.
They are
man.
top of the line, and they do all of the logos and banners and everything for Rise Up, and they're super tight with the guys with Pepper. They do a lot of work for bands, and if you need signage or anything ever, Speed Kings is the boss. Senning Show, you're live on the air. Who's this?
DB. What's going on, guys?
DB, what up?
Yeah, love the show, man.
Thank you.
Long time listener to the Bone.
Thank you, DB. What's going on
There's
today?
2 topics that I'm conflicted in myself to address. I tried to get in yesterday.
Yeah, just lay it on us. Don't be scared, man. If we don't want to go there, if it's too much, we'll let you know. But you just you give it to us, big boy.
the first topic that I tried to get in yesterday on that guy that was talking about being submissive, the wife, and that was a good actually topic you got addressed. But I have to correct that guy. I'm not necessarily a scholar of the Bible, but I'm like you. I have interest in religion, and the relationship is very interesting. But if that guy would have paid attention to any of the scripture in the Bible, it also says that we are submit ourselves one to another.
Okay.
So it's not one-sided.
Okay, I feel you on that. And by the way, we are going to revisit that. I thought that was very juicy, no pun intended. I want to throw that scenario at Jode when she comes in at 2:00 because I'll be very curious to see what her thoughts are if she was told to obey and be submissive. All right, there's one. Give me the second one.
So the second one is I have to, I love you guys. I have to do some constructive criticism towards you, John Senning.
I'm ready.
So, walk me through the actual rules of the bet that you had about losing weight.
Oh, okay.
What was the rule?
All right, so the rules were 1 month, me versus Pat Maroon, 1 month to the day. We figured it was from the second to the second, and we weighed in, and I was 270, Pat was 263. Whoever loses the most weight in that frame of time wins, and the loser had to shave his beard clean shaven. And I feel like I know where you're going, so I'm going to just tell you. Pat wasn't able to be here that day, so I lost 24 pounds. Everybody in this room knew. Pat knows. He was nowhere near that. So rather than just doing nothing, we had the barber here. I said, well, how about you take off my giant beard and take it down to where Pat's is, and we'll call that a little bit of a payoff. Pat still says he's going to shave his down with a straight razor, but that's what happened. Now, what's the criticism? Quickly.
Okay, constructive criticism retracted.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I had a feeling he thought I lost and that I didn't do what I said I was going to do, which was shave it with a straight razor.
Yeah, you've been vindicated,
yeah,
dog.
Thank you. Free at last. You ever put the milk in the bowl before you put the cereal in the bowl?
It's been a while since I've had cereal, but no.
That's not a Canadian thing, right? Like that's
a psycho thing.
That's a psychopath thing. I can't even imagine how you would do that. Now, the video that I saw right before the show started that caught my eye, is this to me much like Abby from Magic 94.9's videos online? I think it's just rage bait. I think it's just to make people mad. But it is supposedly an etiquette teacher telling people how you're supposed to formally eat your cereal. And this nerd, for lack of a better term, is about to tell you that you need a spoon and a fork to eat cereal the proper way.
Here's how to eat breakfast cereal. First of all, add your milk of choice. I'm going for semi. And then, with a spoon held in your dominant hand and the fork in your non-dominant hand, you will eat. Now, it's not soup, so you...
I will say this guy, like when you have a bowl of cereal, like the cereal should be swimming, right? Like, is that like this guy put more of a smattering of milk over his cereal. Like the corn flakes, the Frosted Flakes are not swimming in milk. They're lightly doused with some milk in the bottom of the bowl.
No, I don't like it.
Yeah.
You don't need to scoop away from you like you would with soup, but you can use the fork to push some corned flakes onto your spoon and eat accordingly.
If there's any one single person out there who's eating their cereal with a spoon and a fork, I need to hear from you right now. I don't believe that it could possibly ever be a thing, but if there's one person out there who was taught to eat cereal this way, first of all, we have a major problem, and secondly, I need to speak with you.
That's insane. It's kind of along the same lines of if you just put toothpaste on a toothbrush and brush your teeth, you're insane. You don't wet your toothbrush and then put the toothpaste and then wet it again, probably? That's what I do.
Yeah. I'm also in the morning, I'm a shower brusher.
Oh, yeah, you did say. So everything's wet.
So everything's, I stay wet, dog. Yeah. And so I like to I like to blast my mouth out first, like, because we got a real heavy flow. So I like to blast my mouth out.
Tongue in or out?
Up.
You're like, ah.
You know, they say it's really bad. I read once it's a terrible thing to do, but probably tongue out. Just, it's my shower nozzle is almost like a water pick getting in my mouth. And then I wet the brush. Then I scrub. Then I do a little swig of some mouthwash. And you ever get mouthwash in your pee hole? It's terrible, dude. Terrible, dude. It's happened to me twice in my life.
How's that happening? You're just letting it dribble out of your mouth?
It happened to me twice in my life, and I remember it like it was 9/11. Like I remember it so vividly.
That was your 9/11, yeah.
First time I was in school, nobody was home. My mom was I wasn't at school. I was school aged. I was school aged. And I don't know if I was going to school or if it was summertime because there was no adults there. And I remember I was brushing my teeth naked. And something happened where I took a big swig of mouthwash and it just kind of splashed all down my front, and it got right on the tip there, and it was like somebody stuck an ice pick down in there. And then it has happened one other time as an adult in the shower. It's horrific, dude. I don't know what's going on in there, but very sensitive area.
Yes,
you ever
it should be.
Like shampoo or anything in there? Any soap, a little bit of soap. It's a real.
I've never had any of that. The closest I've had to irritation there is icy hot.
Oh, like that'll do it. That'll do it too. Oof. Senning Show, you're live on the air.
This Willie in for.
Hey, my guy.
Hey, the village guy.
Yeah, are you a construction man? Are you a cowboy, a cop, an Indian? What are you?
No, I had a doctor appointment. This is where I got to wear at work. I do construction.
I knew it. So do you normally dress as a cowboy?
Yes, sir. I'm going to be dressed as this weekend.
Oh, hell yeah. What are you? Did you get, you're going to be out at Reggae Rise Up all weekend?
Yes, I am.
Hell yeah. Oh, exciting news, by the way. I'm surprised I haven't mentioned it yet. Sendog from Cypress Hill joins us on the line at 3:30 today.
Oh, nice.
Shout out to Drew Garabo, Bill Owens, and everybody that helped make that a reality. So we'll talk to Sendog from Cypress Hill.
Hey, John.
What's up, Willie?
Hey, John.
Yeah, Willie.
I'm 62 years old.
You look good.
I'm going to enjoy myself where I can.
Wait, you cut out. What'd you say? You're 62 years old and what?
I say I'm 62 years old, and I'm going to have all the fun I can while I can.
You better do it. You look great, man. Black don't crack, baby. You look good as hell.
Okay, thanks, buddy. Y'all keep up the good work.
Right.
What's up, Disney?
Yo, what up, dog?
I'll see you this weekend, okay?
Okay.
What up, my N4?
All right, bye-bye. What a sweet guy. He looked good. I would have never guessed he was 67 years old.
No, same.
He looks very, 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 very good for his age. 800-771-1025. Let's check in on a couple more lines before we step aside for a moment. Senning Show, you're live. Who's this?
Hey, this is Hunter. I was just calling to see if you guys were feeling a little charitable today. I'm trying to get tickets for the Red Wing Lightning game on Thursday. Take my 10-year-old daughter to her first game.
I could be feeling charitable, but I just Dizzy can vouch for me. I am a bitch boy. If you hit me on the right day at the right moment and I have the whatever it is to give, I will often give it away. I just we don't have any access to Lightning tickets. It's not in our prize stash. I wouldn't even, if somebody puts them in my hand right now, I'd say, Hunter, you go, boy. But I don't have the capability to even attempt to do that for you.
Thanks, man. Just was trying. So
you did. You tried, and you
buy some tickets. Love your daughter.
You tried real hard. I think there's an event. I think a bunch of people from the station are going to be there tonight. I think there's an event being held that. I don't know that I was invited. If we're being honest.
Where's the event at?
So it's in the bougie area, the Mark, of, which I heard about it because my homie, my dude, Patrick Smith, sent me the invite and said, hey, are you going to this? And I said, well, nobody ever told me about that, so I don't think I was invited. And then I don't want to tell tales out of school, but yesterday Drew was like, hey, are you going to the game thing? I was asked by so-and-so to stop by. And it then became abundantly clear to me that
damn, we're on the outs.
I was not invited.
Damn, what did we do?
I don't know.
What did you do?
I was going to say, yeah.
Because now that I think of it, I did get the invite.
Oh, you did?
No,
I was going to say, you never really know. You never really know around here what somebody has done or not done. Senning Show, you're live on the air. How may we help you? Please don't just beg for tickets, please.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hey, guys, got a quick story to tell you. You were talking about the old something that happened to your pit hole. I had something happen to mine when I was younger.
Oh, please tell. Yeah, I love sharing burnt pee hole stories. Lay it on me, big boy.
So when I was younger, I was like the same. I was naked, and I was actually popping a pimple, looking in the mirror, and I heard my mother coming. It was before school, and my penis was hanging in the drawer, and when I leaned back, the drawer shut onto my penis, and I pulled it out. It was bad, man. Blood coming out of it.
Okay. You got us. You win. You win penis injury of the day.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What if he was like, it's on the lowest drawer, too? Just hanging.
This water is cold and deep. Don't go anywhere. When we come back, I'd like to think we're going to tie a bow on it. Tampa Bay is hurting. I'm not saying that it was like on a cutting edge yesterday when we started working through the Mike Evans situation about how it was all going to end up being Todd Bowles' fault and the Glazers and Jason Light. Even saying that yesterday, I don't think I grasped how many people were going to be enraged with the Glazers and Jason Light.
Oh, yeah.
And now it's turned into more than just Mike Evans. Now it's everybody's rehashing Liam Cohen leaving. It's just become this paper trail of all of the things the Buccaneers have done wrong as an organization. I have some interesting audio from a friend of the show, Stephen Che, who was on Fox Sports this morning, about the details of the deal. The details of the deal that was good enough to make Mike Evans stray from Tampa. And it's pretty depressing, and it paints a pretty vivid picture of how badly he wanted out of here. So we'll do that next. And we got Judge Juicy coming up at 2 o'clock. Don't go anywhere. Keep it locked to 102.5 The Bone. More Senning Show on the way. Shout out to my T-Za crew, Ben, Caroline, Bill, John, Dr. Brent. Love everybody over there. An amazing product with an amazing company run by amazing people. I swear by it. I got my bag right here. You can see it. Bone TV, YouTube, Bangin' Black Cherry in the upper deck all day, every day. It gives me just focused, alert energy that I love. It's there are a million different ways to get energy in your body. I've never been a big dipper or anything like that, but for me, it's just that oral stimulation, as they call it, and the energy is a must every single day. If you are trying to stop vaping, dipping, you want to stay away from the snacks, T-Za can help. I like to pepper in a PSA for the ladies every once in a while because I know there are a bunch of women out there who've got a man with chaw in his jaw, got a big old gum of Red Man, spitting it in the empty Mountain Dew bottle. Get him some T-Za so you can tongue him down the way that you used to back in the glory days. TZAenergy.com. Use the code BONE20. Check out the store locator. T-Za's blown up. Walmart, Walgreens, 7-Eleven. You can even order, subscribe, and save on Amazon. We love you, T-Za. Why spit when you can swallow?
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. Stream Real Raw Radio live anytime on the free 102.5 The Bone app.
Are you dealing with bad feet all day? The Good Feet store wants to help you get back to living in comfort. Schedule your free fitting at goodfeet.com.
I'm back to doing what I love and more. Thanks to the Good Feet store.
It's game day. Are your moderate to severe Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms keeping you from the action? Skyrizi, risankizumab Riza, could help you get back to the game. Skyrizi is proven to help people feel significant symptom relief, achieve remission, and visibly improve damage of the intestinal lining. Skyrizi is a prescription injection medicine for adults. Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines. Liver problems leading to hospitalization may occur when treated for Crohn's or ulcerative colitis.
Control is everything to me.
Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 prescribed biologic in Crohn's and ulcerative colitis combined. Learn more at skyrizi.com or 1-866-SKYRIZI.
During the month of March, Renewal by Andersen offers 31 days of spring savings. Buy 2 windows or doors, get the third for 60% off. Go to bestwindowsflorida.com. Superior products, exceptional service. bestwindowsflorida.com. Hey, it's Drew Garabo for Miller Lite, and if you're going to pretend to be Irish this weekend, at least do it like a pro. Join me in the Bone this Saturday from 11 a.m. till 1 p.m. We're taking over downtown Dunedin for the 31st annual Throwdown at Flanagan's Irish Pub. It'll be Florida's largest St. Patty's Street Fest, and it is free. Ice cold Miller Lite, beer trucks, full bars, drums, pipes, dancers, everything Irish. Throw on something green, pace yourself, and we'll see you at Flanagan's St. Patrick's Street Festival this Saturday.
If you or someone you know suffered any injuries involving a deployed airbag, you could be entitled to compensation. Morgan & Morgan has already recovered millions. Get America's largest injury law firm fighting for you.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
International Diamond Center makes getting the ring of her dreams easier than ever. This Friday through Sunday, it's our annual Tacori and Viraggio Bridal Weekend, the world's most renowned ring designers. They're here on the IDC stage with hundreds of new trending styles. For this event, get special incentives on these exquisite rings. Save up to $4,500 when you buy the engagement ring and wedding band, or take advantage of 36 months zero-interest financing. And all new this year, if you're looking for a lab-grown diamond, we've got you covered. In fact, if you buy any Tacori or Viraggio setting, we'll give you a lab-grown diamond for free. Don't miss the biggest bridal showcase ever at IDC, featuring the industry's leaders in handcrafted, unique, and distinctive rings. Let our experts match the ring with the perfect hand-picked natural diamond, or ask about how you can get a free lab-grown diamond up to 5 carats. It's this weekend, Friday through Sunday, exclusively at International Diamond Center in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. Some restrictions apply. See store for details.
Your team is heating up the ice this season. You can catch thrilling hockey moments all season long on 102.5 The Bone. It's all brought to you by Central Florida Behavioral Health Network.
This is a special notice to U.S. taxpayers owing $10,000 or more to the IRS. Tax Relief Advocates is urgently notifying taxpayers that tax relief initiatives are now available that may significantly reduce or eliminate what you owe. If you are afraid of an IRS lien, levy, or wage garnishment, don't lose hope. You can now take advantage of these current relief programs to end all collections, reduce the amount you owe, and resolve your tax problem. Even if you have years of unfiled tax returns or already in a payment plan, you may still qualify for significant relief. Struggling taxpayers can now get the relief they need during these hard economic times. A hotline has been established by Tax Relief Advocates for you to call and see what you qualify for. They're A+ rated with the BBB and have over 1,000 5-star reviews. Don't wait. Call 800-575-7124. 800-575-7124. That's 800-575-7124. Or simply visit TRA.com.
102.5 The Bone and Bud Light are teaming up for March Hoops. Grab your crew and enjoy ice-cold Bud Light specials at your favorite game watch spots and win Bud Light fan swag. Head to BudLightTampaBay.com now to see where you can watch, play, and win.
If you've been injured, we're prepared and ready to help. Call Farah & Farah anytime.
Tampa.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
You might know nothing, but at least you'll know that thing. Brought to you by Just Call Mo, Tampa's injury attorney. That thing. It's time for That Thing, right now on Senning Show.
1, 2, you know what to do. I'm sorry, I love you, I don't even know you. I was thinking you could kiss my face. I'm sorry, that's perfect, I don't even know you. For a second when you look my way, the future, I see it, I know what it's holding. I was thinking like it's you and me. I'm sorry, I love you, I don't even know you. This might be a little florid for them. Oh honey, I wanna spend my time chasing you. The only woman in this room. I got you sitting pretty in my view. I wanna know you.
Welcome back to Senning Show. I'm John Senning. He is Dizzy. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. 800-771-1025. You can hit us up on social media at the John Senning, at Dizzy for Mayor. I have some exciting news that I feel like I can finally announce. I think I got the clearance from everybody. This This is our boys, Matt and Zach.
The minute you had your dream. Do it like smart when I'm feeling your butt. I'm aware what rubbing your beam. Got you like what?
Oh, there's a little curse there.
Okay.
But that is just me. I keep it OG. Using my freedom of speed.
So they're going to be performing live. And it's, if you know anything, you've been to the tailgates, you know about the brisket shop, you know about Danny Hernandez, who is the man behind the brisket shop. And if you were looking for two men to be the headliners at an event called National Meat Day, I can't think of two men more fitting than Matt and Zach. And this year, proud to officially welcome Peace, Love, and Barbecue as a collaborative partner. The chairman, Danny Hernandez, head pitmaster and owner of the brisket shop, will be working alongside Central Park Village Youth Services to elevate the competition and the overall event experience. I love Danny so much. He is just a kindred spirit. I feel I've known him for a short amount of time, but I love the guy. And it's all going down March 28th. In Tampa. I'm going to be giving you more information as we get a little bit closer, but make sure you check out all the social media for the brisket shop. I'll get you information on tickets. You're going to be able to eat the best barbecue in the world and see the kings of meat, as I like to call them, Matt and Zach, as well. So you'll be hearing much more about that, but I just got official word that they are locked in, and make your plans March 28th to check them out in Tampa.
I'm excited. I got to go see them. I wanted to see them when they were in Fort Myers, but I got the message too late and I couldn't make it out to see them. So Tampa, I'm there.
Well, and hopefully, I don't know for a fact, but hopefully we can get seated as judges for the barbecue as well. So eating a bunch of meat, gazing at a bunch of meat, and watching Matt and Zach perform will be a very, very special day. A shout out to our man, Patrick Smith, who's in the building. I mentioned his name and then it was like, poof, he appeared. He's gearing up for the big night out tonight at the Lightning game that I was not invited to. But guess who's going with him?
Who?
Spike on the mic.
No way.
Yeah.
Spike on the mic's going?
Oh, Spike's going, yeah.
Damn. How did he get that rub?
Spike knows people.
Does.
Spike, for all the spikedness that he has, he knows people. And then
I imagine he pulled the knife on someone.
He probably
like,
did.
Patrick, you better take me, bitch.
Has anybody ever pulled a knife out on more people and been forgiven for it?
Oh,
like, I can't think of anybody in my circle or in my life that I've witnessed pull knives on people at charity events. He pulled a knife on me at the Down to Bowl last year. He pulled a knife out on me at the Beach Bash live on the air. I guess he pulled a knife out on Mo's entire family and Patrick Smith on a boat. And it's just like, that's Spike being Spike. Like the only man on earth that can pull out a deadly weapon and threaten your life. And everyone's like, ha ha, my guy.
Oh, Spike.
Oh, that's good old Spike. So I hope everybody has a great time.
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
Good thing they got metal detectors.
Yeah, everything's fine. Senning Show, you're live on the air. Who's this? Oh, sorry.
AKA Mark Ass.
Hey, Mark Ass, what's up?
Hey, I just wanted to chime in on the cereal thing real quick.
Oh, please do. Yes, we played an insane. We played an insane clip of a guy saying that he eats his cereal, or you should eat your cereal with a spoon and a fork. Please comment.
Yeah, I don't really take it that far. But me, I think it was in my 20s, I figured out because I hate soggy cereal. So what I do is I put the milk in the bowl, and I grab a cup, and I pour the cereal into a cup. And so I'll shake a little bit into the bowl, eat that.
Shake a little. Oh, so you go bite by bite. You're just introducing a couple bites worth of cereal to the milk at a time.
Yeah, like a quarter cup, and then you eat, kind of fill the top of the bowl, and then you eat that, and it's all crispy. Then you pour the next one, and then that way every bite is crunchy.
That's a lot of dedication, and I appreciate you cluing us in. But here's a fun question. We have that thing. We're going to talk about Mike Evans. I'm going to play some audio from our buddy Stephen Shea. But the cereals that are best mushy and the cereals that are best crunchy, is there a line? Because I would think the Captain Crunches of the world and the Apple Jacks of the world, you've got to get them a little bit mushy just to decrease the razor blade effect on the roof of your mouth.
I was wondering where you were going with this because I was like, there's no cereal I want mushy, but you're right.
You got to let it age a little bit.
Yeah,
you got to let it marinate for just a moment.
Get that thing a little wet, and then it's a lot more easy to consume.
Exactly. Bring a bucket and a mop for that wet-ass cereal. I feel you, dog. I'm trying to think what would be the best, like the cereal that you want the crunchiest.
Frosted Flakes or something like
probably.
that, or Fruity Pebbles.
Because
where
those
it's just,
turn to just nothingness immediately.
Yeah, paper mache if you let it.
So if you get it right in that sweet spot.
God, I miss cereal.
I haven't had cereal in a minute, dude. Cereal, I know people say this about everything all the time.
Yeah.
That like nothing's the same anymore. I feel like cereal as a whole product, it's not the same stuff we were eating when we were kids. Or maybe we just liked it more because we were kids. Because every now and again, I'll let me take a stroll down the cereal aisle and grab a box. And it just feels like it's going to be a special moment. And I'm left wanting more. And I think that cereal is just not made the way that it was back in the 80s and 90s.
Do kids like does Trent eat a lot of cereal? Do kids eat cereal nowadays like we used to?
He does eat cereal.
Okay.
He does eat cereal. I'm trying to think what his go-to cereal is. He likes, I want to say he likes Cinnamon Toast Crunch, which is an OG.
Yeah.
I like Cinnamon Toast
Most kids, I feel like, Lucky Charms was their thing.
Lucky
You're
Charms.
eating like candy, they think.
Dude, I would just eat all the marshmallows out of that.
Who doesn't?
Yeah. It's just, and Count Chocula.
Did your parents also have to look at the bowl before you throw it and go, no, eat all that?
I would often go and pour my little crunchy pieces in the toilet. So I would like kind of dip out for a second, take my whole bowl to the bathroom and just put the crunchy pieces down the toilet.
I love that idea because I was the same way with my vegetables where I'd be like eating them and they go, I got to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
My mom goes, you better eat your food first because you're going to go spit it in the toilet.
Senning Show, you're live on the air. Who's this?
Hey, John, it's John.
Hey, John, this is John.
Hey, John. You told me to call this week. Last week I won some regular Rise-Up tickets. You told me for the most dangerous job. I'm the one that changes the light post on the...
Oh, okay. All right. Yes, I got you. I knew that I had two people from last week. Your name's actually John, right? It's not Mike?
No, my actual name starts with a Y.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Hang tight. I'm going to get your info during the break. I had two tickets, and I was fairly certain that I did give them away already, and that is true. So just hang tight.
Carmen texted me. She only had a protein shake, apparently, today. How old is that tomato? Someone's lying here.
It had a look of freshness to it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that. So the other option is that somebody does anybody come in here after Drew?
No. Oh wait. Do we have a lightning game? No, we didn't have a lightning game.
No lightning game last night. So I think nobody comes in here.
Someone's lying. Someone's
a
lying.
Protein shake.
Yeah. No, you don't put tomatoes in a protein shake.
Well, here's I hate to go in this direction, but I have, everybody's a suspect. Johnny B said on the air today that he was in the midst of a 48-hour fast.
Okay. Does that mean?
I'm just saying I would
take that on, like his word is his.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, that's all I can say.
Are you wiping it clear again?
Well, no. I noticed that there's still a wet spot. There's a tomato wet spot from
Carmen. She said the protein shake. I said someone left tomatoes, and we were clearing your name. She said no tomatoes. I'm doing liquid breakfast this week before the wedding.
Oh, dude, she's gonna be looking taut. I heard her talking about how she won't even go out and drink and have fun the night before the wedding.
Oh, really?
Because she doesn't want to be puffy. Which I guess I get that. You gotta, these pictures will live on forever, and you want to be you want to be looking hot on your wedding day. So the mystery continues. We'll talk with JoJo about it. She might have better insight on Johnny B.
Oh, that's good.
And we'll talk to Drew about it, because otherwise this very wet tomato is still a mystery. I'm really trying to get Stephen Che back in the swing of things. I don't know if you know Stephen Che of him very well, but he's with Barstool Sports, and he is a huge, diehard Buccaneers fan. He is the Buccaneers man at Barstool Sports, and we used to have him on in season back in the day with Drew, and this timing just doesn't work because he does a bunch of podcasts.
Yeah.
But we're trying to figure something out to where we can hopefully have him on periodically. And now Barstool is on Fox Sports every morning, so it was nice to have a true Buccaneer fan on Fox Sports 1 this morning, giving his opinion and thoughts and breaking down the details of how the Buccaneers exactly lost Mike Evans. Here is the one and only Stephen Che of Barstool Sports.
It's heartbreaking. So Mike Evans signs with the 49ers. He made $21 million last year. He signed a 3-year, $42 million. It's essentially a guaranteed 1-year, $16 million deal. So he took a pay cut. This wasn't about the money. The Bucs lost 7 of their final 9 games, including a 29-28 loss in Week 15 to the Falcons. Evans had 6 catches for 112 yards in that game. Heartbreaking loss. They give the game-winning field goal at the end. They give up a 3rd and 28 that turns to a 4th and 14. Atlanta kicks the field goal. Evans is seen going crazy on the sidelines, yelling at Todd Bowles, and then walking into the tunnel and just screaming how they lost that game about 3rd and 28. Mike Evans simply just doesn't believe in Todd Bowles anymore. The defensive coach who has consistently had an underperforming defense. June 26, 2025 is a key date in franchise history. That is the date that Todd Bowles signed a 3-year extension. He now sits at 35
That's
and 33.
not the key date, but go ahead.
He sits at 35 and 33. He's 1-3 in the playoffs. This was also about legacy. So Jason Light, the general manager, this was his first ever draft pick in 2014. He wanted to keep Mike Evans in Tampa more than anyone. Mike Evans has 866 catches, 13,052 receiving yards, and 108 touchdowns in his career. Despite having 11 straight 1,000-yard seasons, he's been underutilized recently, with the Bucs needing 1 win.
You said this was going to only be a minute.
This will.
I'm enjoying this.
No,
I'm
this has
enjoying
been
this
like 3
dissertation.
The Bucs needed 1 win to get into the playoffs. The final 3 weeks of the season, he had 96 total yards receiving. The final week.
You know, another element that at least we didn't touch on yesterday, and as time has unfolded and you see other people talk about it and kind of give their opinions, we always focus so much on Baker Mayfield and the fact that he's had all of these different offensive coordinators through his career. We don't normally put that on the wide receivers. Think about somebody like a Mike Evans, who is right there. And if you're looking for consistency at the OC position, he hasn't had it really ever in Tampa Bay. And, you know, a lot of people making the connection in the last 24 hours to Liam Cohen walking away, and that the fact that the Glazers on that day ultimately made the decision that Todd Bowles was their guy and they weren't going to do anything to try and keep Liam Cohen, which domino effect may lead us to this exact moment. But man, I knew people were going to be mad. I knew people were going to be crashing out. The diehard Bucs coverage, whether it be podcast or websites, the sky is falling would be an understatement.
Yeah.
I mean, it is. This was a total, this was just there's a word that I can't think of right now. This isn't just one guy. This is representative of the entire organization. And the fact that we now know he's taking a pay cut, and these are the running jokes that are going, to go, you touched on it at first yesterday, to pay those state taxes. Yeah. And also, this is the half joking part, practice at a facility that may or may not be causing players, bones and tendons to break and rip off. It's a statement on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and it is not a good one.
How do you feel now that this time has passed? Are you on the side of wish him well, hope he does well, hope he gets that next ring, or are you like, I hope this son of a bitch
Oh
gets
no,
injured?
I'll never be that. I'll never be that, because I can't blame him. I mean, we as a city, as a show, as a station, pretty much everybody I know sat in this room when we didn't fire Todd Bowles and said, what the hell are we doing here? So to know that isn't just a talking head thing, that isn't we don't know ball and we just see what we want to see, that's our franchise guy saying, nah, I'm going to take less money because I don't believe in what the Buccaneers are doing. And I think that trickles down. There was a clip, I thought it was in there, but it was Big Cat from Barstool who said, yesterday will go down, not in a good way, as a defining moment for the next decade of Tampa Bay football.
Oh, okay.
And I think there's, maybe a little bit of hyperbole, but
yeah,
a lot of people also saying, which I kind of agree upon, to have the gift of Tom Brady, which I think everybody felt what Tom Brady did, not just for the team, but to the city, and kind of instilling that winning mentality that we felt. Obviously, right after he left, Baker came in and did well. We made the playoffs, and I think everybody was like, oh, yeah, whatever Tom Brady put in the team, it trickles through. I think it's gone. I think in the span of 3 years, I think that Tom Brady rub is gone. And now we're left with nothing but kind of just doubt and sadness.
Yeah, it is amazing, too, to see the people that turned on him so quickly being a Bucs fan. Like Dash. You know Dash.
Yeah, I love Dash. I heard Dash call Drew a couple last week.
He did?
Yeah.
Nice.
I love Dash.
He threw out like most of his memorabilia.
For Brady.
No, for Evans. Evans. He threw
he's
Evans.
mad.
Yes. He's pissed. He's like, I hope he gets injured. Hope he doesn't get nothing.
No.
I hope he enjoys playing in stupid San Francisco and they lose their division. And he's pissed.
Dash doesn't seem like the guy.
That's what I thought when I saw this thing, and we were texting about the show and redoing the podcast coming back up. But I was like, how do you feel about this Evans thing? Is that for social? He goes, no, I hate F that guy. Now I'm like, God.
Everybody is hurting.
Yeah.
Hurting people hurt people. So maybe he'll come through the other side. We got to find a way and a reason to get Dash on the air. When I heard him the other day, I was just like, he's got a great voice. He's fun. He's a good dude. And him and I, we were at the early phases of my promo career. Me and Dash. He actually gave me the nickname that everybody used to. I don't talk about this nickname very, very much, but when I was in my early days of promo, my nickname amongst all the promo people, not Promo John.
That's what I was thinking. What is it?
Brown Bear.
Brown Bear and Brown Thrasher?
You're damn right.
Damn. I love it.
You didn't even know.
No.
All right, don't go anywhere. When we come back, the juice is loose. Judge Juicy will join us. I got to throw at her our conversation from yesterday about being submissive and obeying your man. We also have a couple offerings from listeners. I want to everybody throw out a new true crime that's out there. Dude, I got another email from the mystery
the
admirer guy.
Bruce, yeah.
And let me just tell you this. He's throwing shots at somebody. He's throwing shots at your family, dog.
Oh, coming at my family?
If you know what I'm saying.
At my family?
He's throwing shots. So we'll do all that and a bunch more with JoJo coming up next. Keep it locked to 102.5 The Bone. Plenty more Senning Show on the way.
If you're looking for a dime piece, heard that they out there now. Heard that they out there. Well, all right. Far out. And if you feel me, you can holler.
When something breaks at your house, you don't want to have to go looking at Google, or if Yellow Pages still exists, go flipping through the Yellow Pages. You need to go with Hawkins Service Company. They handle air conditioning, plumbing, electrical, even pool equipment, and they've been taking care of Tampa Bay homeowners for over 30 years with more than 4,000 five-star reviews and real service guarantees. New customers are going to save 10% off any service when you mention that you heard about them right here on 102.5 The Bone. Do not wait and schedule today at HawkinsServiceCO.com. Hawkins Service Company, one call, handles it all.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. John Senning and Drew Garabo are live at the Valspar Championship, presented by Neutral, which means time to ditch work. Join the Bone Thursday, live at the Dex Deck on the 11th green. Play hooky, watch some golf. Quiet! Oh, come get rowdy with the boys. Limited tickets are available to see the action from the 11th green and 12th tee box. We have a full-service premium bar, and we'll be making custom hats with our hat press pop-up that you can only get at our broadcast. I mean, come on. Sound better than your job? Yeah, no shit. It is. Listen to The Bone all week to win tickets, or head to theboneonline.com now to buy your tickets today. Then join us Thursday, March 19th at the Valspar. Come hang with John, Drew, and 102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio.
Hurt in a slip and fall? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that a happy place comes in many colors, like ones that inspire a sense of wonder, or a new flavor that makes life just a little bit sweeter, or one to celebrate those moments that lift you to new heights, at home or at work. We'll make your happy place your own. CertaPro Painters. That's painting happy. Each CertaPro Painters business is independently owned and operated. Contractor license and registration information is available at CertaPro.com.
Things people don't believe in. Little green aliens. Bigfoot. And that Spectrum TV combines all your favorite streaming apps with live TV at no extra cost. But that one is actually true. You get over $100 worth of streaming apps like HBO Max, Hulu, Paramount Plus, Peacock, AMC Plus, and more, included with live TV at no extra cost. It's only the way TV should be. It's only everything. Learn more at SpectrumTV.com.
Hi, it's Dizzy here for Kava Social Club.
I'm bailing out. That was supposed to be Irish. Cava Social Club, located in Bradenton, is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so it's always open when you're ready for some kava and kratom. Maybe you're feeling a little adventurous like my good friend Radio Danielle, who had her first THC drink. You could do the same at Cava Social Club. So you could pick yourself up a Cycling Frog, you know that's one of my favorites, or the Florida Boys Company Lifted Lemonade, which, gotta say, very excited to try. So check them out online at thecavasocialclub.com, where they have the full menu available, and you can find something that works for you. Cava Social Club, where your vibe attracts your tribe. Boolah, baby!
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. If you or anyone in your family has been injured in a car accident, call us now, as the time to file a claim may be limited. Last year, more clients hired Morgan & Morgan than ever before, protecting America, fighting for you. Morgan & Morgan. Injured? Dial Pound Law.
Offices Tampa, St. Petersburg.
Hey, are you really ready for retirement? Listen to Money Made Modern with Sheridan Murphy. Saturdays at 10 a.m. on 102.5 The Bone.
Hey, it's Drew Garabo for Miller Lite. If you're going to pretend to be Irish, do it right. Join me Saturday 11 to 1 as we take over downtown Dunedin for the 31st annual bash at Flanagan's Irish Pub, Florida's biggest St. Patty's Street Fest. Free cold beer, live music, and bad decisions. Wear green, pace yourself, and I'll see you there.
By texting 64,000, you agree to receive recurring automated marketing messages from Real Success. Message and data rates may apply. No purchase required. Terms apply. Available at ourrealsuccess.com.
Do you want to learn how to make money flipping houses and acquiring rental properties right here in the Tampa area without using your own money? You'll learn to flip houses and secure rental properties in your spare time to get on track towards real wealth building. We're offering a handful of motivated individuals the opportunity to attend our workshop right here in the Tampa area for free. That's right, we'll give you 2 free tickets when you text INVEST to 64,000. The Tampa area is the perfect market to flip houses and build rental income. Don't miss this opportunity. Come to a complimentary live 2-hour workshop this week right here in the Tampa area and learn how to start making money flipping homes and building long-term wealth with rental properties. To get 2 free tickets, text INVEST to 64,000. Text in the next 10 minutes and registrants will also receive a free copy of our Funding for Deals guide. Text INVEST to 64,000 for 2 complimentary tickets. Text INVEST to 64,000.
Are you dealing with bad feet all day? The Good Feet store wants to help you get back to living in comfort. Schedule your free fitting at goodfeet.com.
I'm back to doing what I love and more. Thanks to the Good Feet store.
Contact Tax Relief Helpers for details and restrictions.
Attention, anyone that owes money to the IRS. Every day, your unpaid tax debt gets bigger and bigger from daily interest. The longer you wait, the more you will end up paying. If you owe $10,000 or more, now is the time to settle your debt before the IRS takes aggressive action, like taking your wages or property. A special toll-free number has been established so you can stop penalty fees, avoid liens, levies, or other hostile measures by the IRS. Call Tax Relief Helpers right now.
I got behind on my taxes and owed $48,000. I called and they got my bill lowered to just $3,500.
I owed $87,000 in taxes and it was scary. I got the amount I owed down to just $3,500. I saved $83,500.
If you owe money to the IRS, don't wait another day. Your tax debt gets bigger and bigger from daily interest. Call right now before the IRS enforces liens, levies, or other aggressive measures. The call and consult are absolutely free. Call now.
Call 800-476-6115. 800-476-6115. That's 800-476-6115.
Ready to free your team from time-consuming office tasks? Amazon Business empowers leaders with smart business buying tools, leaving time to focus on strategy and growth. Free up your teams and focus on your future at AmazonBusiness.com.
Even if you've given up on your New Year's resolutions, one health habit that's easy to keep is Active Liver from New Nordic. Active Liver protects your liver so you can enjoy life to the fullest. Online at Amazon, in stores at CVS, Walgreens, and now GNC.
Hey, John, why so glum?
I just got let go. The company's downsizing. This is the 3rd time in the last 2 years. I'm done with this.
Have you thought about My Computer Career? I've heard they can train you for a career in IT in just a few months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI. And you don't need prior training or experience. Now that's a recession-resistant career.
Wow, thanks. I'll check them out.
Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation. Mycomputercareer.edu, an Elite CompTIA certification partner. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, back to Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
For me? Looking good, lady time. Feel good. Is there any more room for me in those jeans? Really big, like I like it. Tell me, is there any more room for me?
JoJo told me this was her theme song. That she needed this walk-up music every single time she comes in. Welcome back to Senning Show. I'm John Senning. He's Dizzy. Every Tuesday at 2 o'clock, the juice is loose. Judge Juicy, a.k.a. JoJo, a.k.a. at Joanne Petrella, joins us, and it's always a fun time. We do have to mildly grill you first about a large tomato that was sitting right in front of my face when I sat down. Monica did not come from Monica. We've conferred with Carmen. She said she's drinking a liquid diet. So Drew said that he did not eat dinner here last night. So what we're left with is wondering, is Johnny B really on a 48-hour fast? And did you watch him nibble on something over here when you were with him, where she is every day at 10 a.m. with the Mike Calta After Show with Johnny B?
Did not see him nibbling any tomatoes. Okay. That's weird. I didn't even see a tomato in there earlier.
Yeah, it was right. It was like right here. It was very, very prominent, and that's the thing. It's hard to believe that Carmen worked here this morning for 4 hours plus, didn't see the tomato. Monica saw it, just let it be, which is, I guess, okay. And then now I'm here.
Well, now, I'm going to have to text Johnny and ask him if there was. I did not see a tomato this morning.
Right, and I was listening to you guys. He was talking about how
I feel like he would have acknowledged a tomato being on the board.
I feel like everybody would have acknowledged it. So
and then Monica came in.
She said it wasn't her.
But it was there when she got in here?
And she said she noticed it, and she was going to take a picture of it, but then forgot.
So it seems a little suspicious.
It is, yeah. We've got a suspicious tomato. That's all there really is.
I love tomatoes.
Yeah. I love it.
But it wasn't me. I would have eaten it.
I will say this. I was kind of roughly complaining about my experience at the flea market over the weekend. Dude, I had the tomatoes that I got from the flea market last night. I take back everything I said bad about the flea market.
Were they nice, juicy beefsteak tomatoes?
I feel like you can't really get those super often in Florida. Like I always long for the Midwestern tomatoes we used to get in the summer. I ate a whole damn tomato last night just with salt and pepper.
That's it.
Best tomato I've had in...
I'll eat them like an apple.
Yeah.
Ugh, they're so good.
You're not a tomato guy at all?
Yeah, well, I don't mind them. When I was a kid, I used to absolutely hate them.
But you would never sit down and like eat sliced tomatoes.
No, not by itself. I wouldn't raw dog.
Like what about like a burrata cheese with
like
tomato with some balsamic glaze?
Caprese salad.
If it's with anything, I will give it a try. I probably won't like it too much, but I'm not raw dogging no tomato. That's insane to me.
Yeah,
oh my God, they're so delicious.
Yeah, I made a. I'm segueing into telling you about something here, just so you know.
I'm listening.
I put the chuck roast on the smoker for like 9 hours on Sunday, and then I wrapped it, and I didn't eat it until last night. So I cut it up into chunks, and then I sauteed it with onions and peppers and zucchini, and it was so freaking delicious. They were like these little morsels of pot roast, the kind of just smoked pot roast that melted in your mouth.
It's nice you brought some for us to try.
I've got some. I really honestly should. And I got that pot roast from Wild Fork Foods. It's one of my favorite places on planet Earth. I get all of my protein from Wild Fork. They have over 450 options of protein, whether you need the chicken breast and the ground beef to feed the family every week at unbelievable prices, or you just want variety and you want to start trying venison and bison and elk and unbelievable seafood. They have it all with the side sauces, seasonings, and desserts to go right along with it. You can get into the store in West Chase, South Tampa, and St. Pete, or order online like I do. If you become a member, $2 a month, free delivery. I absolutely love them. Check them out, wildforkfoods.com.
That's it? $2 a month and free delivery?
Yes. So you pay $2 a month and then...
Unlimited?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean...
Fresh meats every week.
The one thing is I would hope people tip their driver, so I usually tip my driver like $7.
Also, I like going in. Like, I love grocery shopping. I love going in. I like seeing what's new. I like have it like just up and down every aisle.
There's something about grocery stores that does.
I love it.
I like even if I don't buy anything, I just like
Yeah.
I like to go to grocery stores in different places that I
The
don't live.
music that they play, I'll be singing up and down every aisle.
Just
so good.
Soak it all.
Yeah.
You guys are getting old.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, I have a great time at the grocery, even if I'm not buying anything.
Dude, it's a good time, dude. That's where it starts. It starts the grocery store, and then eventually you segue to a McDonald's where you meet your friends at 5:00 in the morning and you drink coffee for 3 hours. That's
Oh my
that's
God,
the
anytime
ultimate.
Go
you
walk
wanna
the
do
mall
that.
before it opens. Yeah.
Dude, whenever you're ready to move to St. Pete, we could have a little.
I
we
was
could have a
here
little
for a
coffee.
long time. You never called?
Were you?
Yeah.
When? What was the?
Before I had my kid.
Oh, really? What was that?
I got pregnant on this side of the bridge.
Oh, you
Hell
did.
yeah, by who?
Oh, bring
Immaculate conception.
bring that baby home. Bring her back to her homeland.
I know. When my parents go meet the good Lord, we probably
Oh,
will
that
come
is
back
true.
over
That
here.
is true. It
Yeah,
does
yeah,
make
yeah.
sense to be close to your.
That's why I moved on.
Where in St. Pete did you? Like, I'm not looking for your address, but like, where did you
I
live?
was at like 38th and 4th.
Oh, I knew that.
Yeah.
We looked at your house.
Oh.
We were gonna rent your house. Remember that?
yeah.
Yeah, we looked at your house.
Oh, yeah.
You're like, not this dump.
Yeah.
It wasn't my house.
actually-
I was renting
We
it.
actually loved the house.
I loved the location.
Yeah, the
I
location
was
was a
literally
dream.
right down the street from Sam.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't-
St. Pete Sam?
Yeah, but I don't think they were in that house yet. But then we would have been
And now
neighbors.
you would have been walking distance to Whole Foods, and they built
everything
that
is
whole-
there.
Yeah, they built
All
that
I
whole
had
there.
on my walk was Kawa, which was
Yeah.
perfect because I would go every morning at 5 a.m. on my walk.
My
Was that
only
the coffee place?
Yeah.
my only concern with it, and the only reason we didn't do it was just the road with the dog. Is that I was just worried about Brody.
But the
like, bolting out
backyard
the-
was great. That's why I was telling you when you were looking.
Yeah,
because
it
I
was
said
in a
this
cool house.
Yeah, I said this house is not the biggest, and but you could do some work and make it bigger. But the yard was great for.
I forgot you lived there. Look at that. Look at us all remembering things. JoJo, I've got some things for you, but
right.
but first I wanna revisit something that we did right around 2:00 yesterday. There was a new study that found out younger men, specifically Gen Z. I think it's like teenagers through 27 or 28, something
27,
like
I
that.
think, yeah.
Now more than ever since the olden days, men believe that their woman should obey them, and it should be a submissive position as a woman. If you went out on a first date with a gentleman and he, not in a totally scary way, but in some sort of way, delivered to you the information that he believes a woman should obey and be submissive, is that an automatic deal breaker, or is there some part of you that agrees with a traditional role of a wife or whatever we call that?
Well, I don't love the word obey.
Obey is tough.
Yeah.
Obey is what if I put obey into the thesaurus? Maybe we can find a better palatable word.
Okay.
Have the bitch listen. No?
Do what I tell her to do.
Is that JP?
I don't know who that was. My uncle.
Heed. How about heed? You have to heed your man. How about
That sounds worse almost.
submit to?
Did they mean to put an A in that second E? HEAD.
Oh. That was good.
That's the reason she has a theme song.
That's the reason why she's the big gulp queen. Submit to, defer to, be ruled by. Somehow,
Nope. Obey seems.
Obey was the best option they could come up with. Respect is the mildest here. But
Listen,
respect my authority.
I would be okay being in a traditional, like, I don't mind if he was making good money and wanted me to stay home and take care of the house and the kid or kids or the whatever. Like, I never had a problem with that. I respect my mom so much, and my mom was a stay-at-home mom. So to me, that there's no shame in that. I think it's the hardest job that you don't get paid for.
Okay.
Yeah.
It needed that extra.
Yeah. Do you?
I mean, it's the hardest job, and you don't get paid for it.
Do you wish you could do that? Like obviously.
I mean, I'm
you
very tired these days, so yeah, that would be nice.
No, but I'm talking about, and obviously Everly now she's in school. It's not like you would be with her all day, but we were talking yesterday just about how many people, they get through their maternity leave or whatever it is, and they're like, okay, sending the baby off to daycare, mama's got to go back to work, and that I would imagine for many is a brutal time.
I was ready. But I also was on the heels. I was also on the
family.
heels of COVID, so I was with her like a lot. So I was ready for her. I think it's important for kids to go to school and be with other kids, and you learn that social interaction and all of it, especially when you're an only child. So I was ready for her to go and be around kids, and I was ready to get back.
What if on the cruise, cousin JoJo's like, hey baby, I've been thinking about you for 365 days since that last cruise. I've just been thinking about you, and I want to wife you up, but I just need you to know you got to submit to me. And you gotta
just in the bedroom or like always?
No, you must.
Oh.
You must submit what Daddy JoJo says. Mama JoJo must listen.
I think my personality is just not built for that.
I agree. Like that's ultimately what I was getting. Hopefully, going to get to is I don't think you'd be fit for that.
No,
you like to be in control.
But here's the thing.
Someone called a control freak.
Yes, but because I have to, like in my everyday, which is why in the bedroom, I don't want to be. So that's why I was saying I would be submissive in the bedroom, and that's fine. I will obey you.
Put a leash on her there.
But in every day, like I got to get things done. I have to be organized. I have to have a plan. Like I got to keep things like a well-oiled machine.
But in the bedroom, slut me up, daddy.
Yes.
Put me in one of those. What's that thing where like they put you in the olden times where your hands are locked up and your head is in the wooden thing?
Yeah.
And like
in
one
a
of those?
guillotine?
No, the guillotine. It's a lot like a guillotine, but I just don't think it does the chopping off your head part.
Okay,
You're just trapped in it. And then he could just have his way with whatever, hole he picks. This person is called during this moment. Let's see. I'm hoping. I told this guy to call today.
Who, Cousin JoJo?
No. Cousin JoJo's number one enemy. Senning Show, you're live on the air. Who's this?
I'm right here.
No, not you.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Hello?
Hey, who this?
Hey, it's Nick.
Hey, Nick.
Hey, so I was going to call yesterday when you guys were talking about this, but there's a feminist. Her name's Rachel Wilson. She was recently on Rogan.
Okay.
And you guys should just give it a listen. It's basically her claim is that like politicians rewrote feminism before it actually started to like con us all into this whole like women have to go to work and stuff. And like none of the women wanted to work really. They really didn't want to vote. They wanted to stay home and take care of their kids.
So take us back to the good old days. That's pretty much what you're getting at, right?
Yeah, but the politicians wanted the tax money. It's very interesting.
They didn't reference the Rogan interview, but somebody sent me an email yesterday pretty much noting exactly what you were saying, is that it was done for political reasons and not to actually give women rights and help them out. So I appreciate it. Thank you.
I agree. Less is more. The less I have to worry about, the better.
I know. They really, the feminists really ruined it
They
for all you good ones. Well, the cruise is getting close.
It is.
And I want you to know I'm still committed to my plan.
Oh.
If anything, I've been thinking a lot about it.
Okay.
Nothing creepy, nothing weird. But you didn't really say whether or not you were interested.
100%.
I'm talking fun clues here and there. This is where it gets good.
I 100% said I was interested.
Yeah, I think he's playing hard to get, reverse hard to get. But I also heard something else that has lit a fire under me.
Ooh.
Who in the hell is JoJo?
Why are you looking at me?
Well, it's your cousin, so that's why I'm looking at you.
Go ahead.
Like, how would he not know? I think he goes on. I think he's just setting the stage for his beef. Dizzy's cousin, really? Question mark.
Oh, wow.
I'm just gonna say it. You deserve a real man. You deserve a lot better than this guy trying to shoot his shot and then in parentheses again.
Well,
So now I'm even more. Now I'm more motivated to make sure that I'm good enough that you'll want to follow my clues all the way to the end. I'll say this for now. I'll be somewhere on that ship, and when the first hint shows up, you'll know it came from me. And that other JoJo better bring his A game.
Oh man, what if this was just me emailing John?
That would be great. That would be great. That would.
You better have some good clues.
Yeah.
Dude,
I want to go on a hunt now.
dude, what if I don't want this to happen, but what if, because your cousin JoJo feels like he would probably fight somebody.
On the ship?
In life.
In life, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he can fight.
Well, I believe it.
Yeah.
He carries himself like a man that can fight. But let's just say 2-3 in the morning, JoJo and JoJo are getting into that sweet spot. You know, they're back to Calta Cruise 2025. And then right at that moment, this guy comes out of the woodwork and is like, baby, I've sat back and watched enough. I can't watch you with this jit. Is that what they call him?
I like that.
I can't watch you.
This F-boy.
You get with this jit. You need a real man like me. And him and JoJo just start throwing hands right outside. I see it happening right outside the casino. That's what I see. You know, there's all those like lounge areas where everybody hangs out at night. I see a brawl over JoJo taking place right there in front of the casino.
Well, that would be something, wouldn't it?
Would if that did happen, and God hope it don't, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Yeah. That's ultimately.
No, I don't want anybody to get hurt. I think it would be funny.
It would be a funny story.
Like, over me, boys. And then she's just like has her little handkerchief thing.
I thought about. So this guy has sent me only emails, and it's I did a reverse Google search on the email to see if I could find a social media platform for him to find pictures. There's nothing.
Send me that email.
He has not put his name on any of this. I asked him to call today. He didn't respond to my email.
It's probably Justin.
Yeah. Oh God. Dude, that seems like the type of Justin's the guy from last year.
Text? Yeah.
The text guy.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that. Because he also, as much as I think he's in love with you, I think he had a major boner for the attention that he got on the show.
Oh, yes.
So now he's found a new way and a new angle to get attention without bringing.
I'm just going to tell you right now, I'm going to be super disappointed if this is fake and I don't get any clues on the boat because I love me a scavenger hunt.
I think you're absolutely getting clues on the boat.
I want to try and figure this out.
I don't think it's going to last though. I don't think it's like the clues are going to last long. My guess is he's going to do something funny on the first night and then immediately unveil himself because you can't spend 3 days. Those are
trying to smash.
Yeah, those are 3 nights that JoJo could have you bent over her balcony.
Yeah.
You know, so you want to take advantage on night 1 to make sure that you get the full.
Oh, I don't have a balcony, but yes.
Oh, you don't?
No.
This guy might.
Gio got it taken away from me.
Are you serious? I thought that was like you were the balcony queen. You were fighting for the rights of everybody else to have a balcony.
I absolutely think that the entire Calta show should have a balcony.
So because he said something.
Now I'm interior. I don't even have a window.
Wait. No way. Are you being serious? Now I'm curious. I was sworn to secrecy. Now I'm curious if my balcony's been taken away.
Oh God, no. You're a person of higher ranking.
Yeah, you're a goat here.
Yeah.
So you're not taking the goat's balcony away.
No, God, no.
Now I'm curious because I did get a new email that I didn't check out yet. What if my damn that feels.
Even me and Tom got a balcony.
Yeah, that's like
we don't.
You know, like that's like if Martin Luther King
had a dream. What are we doing?
Never mind. I was hoping you were going to finish my sentence because it didn't feel right to say. But either way, you fought for the rights of so many to have a balcony, and they.
Oh,
I can't believe you're not more mad.
I'm just happy to be going.
I know, but it feels like something that you would be mad about. Who told you?
When I got my room.
Yeah, but I thought.
And it told me my room number, and it says, and then I looked.
Oh, I see
your room number.
When I looked for it on the map, and I was like, that's where I am.
Yeah, dude, you're down with Jack.
Yeah, dance and swing with him.
You're
I'm never gonna find my room. I'm just gonna end up sleeping in a hallway somewhere.
Yeah, you're doing Irish jigs and drinking big gallons of beer in the bottom of the boat.
I am. I'm on my tippy toes.
Yeah, I was just damn. Good job.
I love that we've all seen Titanic. I thought for sure that you told me that you got your room and everything already.
No, I may try to.
Did you really blame? Are we really blaming Gio?
He bitched enough.
Got a text from cousin JoJo.
Oh.
Sounds like a bitch to me. A bunch of laughing faces. And he goes, I'm not fighting anyone. I want to have a good time on this cruise.
So I've been waiting to.
So you didn't have a good time on the cruise last year?
Well, no.
What do you mean? Well, he means he doesn't want to fight and end up in trouble.
Oh, okay.
Not everything is an indictment on your.
I don't know.
On
It just
your booty.
felt personal.
Yeah. So he didn't say the real response. It could have been there, especially if you're his girlfriend, would have been, I'm not fighting anybody for JoJo because I have a girlfriend. I noticed he didn't say that.
They're just blowing smooches.
Can't hear you guys. My headphones went out.
When's the last time you talked to him? Is he planting the seeds?
No.
You have not talked to him. He's not texted you about the cruise.
Huh?
Dude, she got super red.
I think it's so funny.
What is funny?
All of it.
What part, though?
All of it.
You can't. That's a cop-out answer.
I don't know who's listening. I don't want to get anybody in trouble.
Oh.
Listen, we're all just having fun.
Oh, shut up. Your headphones were just out.
The more trouble, honestly, the more trouble that happens now, the better for him later, probably. Because if she were to catch wind of this and she just dipped, then there's nothing to have to work around. Then
I texted him a couple weeks ago. I told you. He didn't answer me. No.
Still, so you're left on red.
I am.
What'd the text say?
You up?
Yeah. You know what they say?
I was getting my oil changed, so it was the middle of the day, but still.
Whoa.
What?
She didn't even realize what she did there. You were getting your oil changed, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We know what that means.
No.
Uh-huh. How often she gets her oil change over here?
I do. I drive a
Did we
lot.
talk about that? Did that happen?
You definitely
on the
got some miles on you, it sounds like.
Did that happen on the air?
Ew. What?
Never mind.
I do have an oil change guy.
Yes, I know.
But that's not this. That's not this.
Okay.
Oh.
Well,
Yeah.
you can understand why we'd be confused.
Yeah. Oh.
When you say that. Man,
No,
so left
I went to a
on red.
different. Yeah.
You know what they say? Leave me on red. You ain't getting that cruise head.
That's what they say.
That is what they say.
I mean, I don't know if I say that, but they might say that.
I've read it in a book or two. All right, I got
Does he
something.
respond to texts?
Who? What?
The oil change guy. He responds.
Yeah.
Oh, always. He's on
ready to
standby.
go, yeah.
That dipstick stays strong.
Yeah, it's facts.
Dear Judge Juicy, I'm a divorced dad with a 17-year-old daughter, and I feel like I'm losing my mind. My ex-wife has decided she wants to be the cool mom. That apparently means letting my daughter and all of her friends drink at her house on the weekends, and I'm not saying just a little sip of champagne. My wife stocks coolers in the fridge with hard seltzers on ice, liquor, music blasting, the whole thing. And my daughter is now mad at me saying it's safe because we're not driving. And my wife, ex-wife, says she'd rather they drink at home than sneak around somewhere else. I get the logic, but these aren't just our kids' choices. These are other people's children. It's a very long, wordy email. I've told my ex I'm not okay with it. We've argued. I've pleaded. I've even told her I'm going to call the police. Here's where I'm stuck. Do I need to just give up and mind my own business, or should I actually report it to somebody and risk blowing up my relationship with my daughter and starting a war with my ex? The idea of calling the cops on my own kids and my ex-wife's house makes me sick, but if something bad happens, I'd never forgive myself. Am I the only adult in the room, or am I overreacting? Oh, boy. I like the raunchy ones, but I like the more difficult family ones, too, because I feel like they're tougher to navigate. Yeah, you got to do something, because if a 17-year-old kid gets wasted over there and leaves and kills somebody, then your daughter's probably in trouble and your ex-wife is probably going to prison for manslaughter. That would be my thought.
Yeah. Well, so my initial thought was like just anonymously call the police, like a neighbor. Like you don't have to say that it's you.
Yeah.
Just
like the guy did in Malice.
I like that reference.
I just would call when you know that it's happening and a neighbor hears the loud noise and nobody's answering the door, so send the police over.
Contributing, because what do they call that? Contributing to the delinquency of a minor.
Yeah.
Contributing to.
Listen, I get it. And back in the day and where I grew up, and it was a small town, and our parents.
Was your house that house?
Oh.
My house was. I'll be the first to simp. Oh, yeah. Later on, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. My parents were prudes.
I mean, for a small group of people.
Oh.
Like, it was never, like, maybe 3 or 4 people, everyone staying over, never, like, ragers.
Right. A couple of never with, I don't think any of me and my friends, but my older brother, I think some of him and his buddies would have, like, a couple beers or whatever and just kind of hang out. But I remember that was one of the things, I think why I'm still so, like, wanting to be aware and I don't let myself get like super inebriated, because when I was a junior.
Oh no.
Yes.
It's getting dark.
And
it always does with her. This was her first taste of the darkness.
It was New Year's Eve and a friend of mine almost died.
Oh, no.
But everybody was so drunk and I got there later because I had to work. And so I like found everybody was like passed out all over.
There's like a dead
but all
body.
the parents were upstairs. They didn't know. So like I was like freaking out. I'm like, why is nobody? Anyway, she had alcohol poisoning. We had to take her to the hospital. It was like a whole thing. But it really freaked me out. And then I was like, oh my God, all of these parents, everybody upstairs was drinking. Nobody was really like paying attention to what was going on. So now I always make sure that I'm paying attention.
It is a first-degree misdemeanor. So I think if he called the cops and they went there and they found out that this mom was giving these kids booze, punishable by up to 1 year in jail, 1 year of probation, and often fines exceeding $1,000. If it involves any act or omission that causes a child under 18 to become delinquent, dependent, or in need of services such as encouraging illegal acts. Oh, that's just the punchline.
But so not a terrible punishment, enough though to scare her to maybe not do it anymore. So maybe you do need to call the cops on her anonymously.
And if she ends up in jail, then you've got your daughter all the time, and you don't have to worry about her drinking at your ex's house.
Bingo, bango.
There's something.
I think we just solved it.
We really did. All right, I've got some more. I've got a true crime. So there were 3 true crimes that dropped over the weekend.
So good.
I was so excited. 2 of them were in other languages, and that made me very upset. The other one, though, was a story I've heard time and time again. Still one of the craziest, I think, murder cases in America. And it was all inspired by the movie Scream. I want to talk about the story a little bit. I'll tell you what the documentary is, and we have another email for Judge Juicy. Don't go anywhere. Keep it locked to 102.5 The Bone. More Senning Show on the way.
So I took a trip and now I'm stepping out over the border. Now I feel so cold in a really warm place.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY.
Contact Tax Relief Helpers for details and restrictions.
Attention, anyone that owes money to the IRS. Every day, your unpaid tax debt gets bigger and bigger from daily interest. The longer you wait, the more you will end up paying. If you owe $10,000 or more, now is the time to settle your debt before the IRS takes aggressive action, like taking your wages or property. A special toll-free number has been established so you can stop penalty fees, avoid liens, levies, or other hostile measures by the IRS. Call Tax Relief Helpers right now.
I got behind on my taxes and owed $48,000. I called and they got my bill lowered to just $3,500.
I owed $87,000 in taxes, and it was scary. I got the amount I owed down to just $3,500. I saved $83,500.
If you owe money to the IRS, don't wait another day. Your tax debt gets bigger and bigger from daily interest. Call right now before the IRS enforces liens, levies, or other aggressive measures. The call and consult are absolutely free. Call now.
Call 800-476-6115. 800-476-6115. That's 800-476-6115.
Hey, I hope you didn't go anywhere. You should never turn off, even during the commercials. You never know what's going to happen. I've been thinking to myself, wondering, what if Jurassic Park really existed? Well, first of all, you would need reliable mobile connection to keep you online at the park. And with Xfinity Mobile, you have Wi-Fi where you need it and 5G everywhere else. Whether you're live streaming a T-Rex feeding or downloading park maps when you're lost in the Gallimimus Run, you can stay connected with Raptor fast speeds. Xfinity Mobile is there for you at home and at the park because it was born ready to roam. Baby. Xfinity, imagine that. And now you can cut your mobile bill in half with 2 lines of unlimited. Learn more today at xfinitymobile.com and make sure you watch Jurassic Park with Xfinity. Life is too darn short to work in a job or career that you don't absolutely love. How about transitioning into the world of aviation maintenance? You can do it right here in Clearwater, Florida at the National Aviation Academy. I've been in the hangar before where they do all the training. It's hands-on. You'll be tinkering on engines and jet planes and other sorts of flying objects. And the NAA has the resources to help you find a job once your training is complete. Make that decision and take control of your life and start a new career today by going to naa.edu.
Do you want free internet forever? Yeah, we thought so. That's why Spectrum is giving you just that. Free fiber-powered internet forever when you switch and get 4 mobile lines from Spectrum. No internet bills, no taxes, no late fees. Just fast fiber-powered internet. Call 833-901-0178 to find out how. But hurry, this deal won't last forever. Once more, 833-901-0178. Or visit spectrum.com/free forever to learn more.
Mike Calta here for Shark Coast Tactical. If you're into firearms and tactical gear, you need to check this out. Join my friends at Shark Coast Tactical March 13th and 14th for their in-store sales event featuring top firearm brands, exclusive deals, and reps on site, plus food and more. Then, March 15th, don't miss the first annual Sharkapalooza Range Day at the Guncraft Range in Ruskin. Grab a ticket and test fire guns and suppressors from some of your favorite brands, real range time, hands-on experience. Get all the Sharkapalooza details now at sharkcoasttactical.com.
International Diamond Center makes getting the ring of her dreams easier than ever. This Friday through Sunday, it's our annual Tacori and Viraggio Bridal Weekend. The world's most renowned ring designers. They're here on the IDC stage with hundreds of new trending styles. For this event, get special incentives on these exquisite rings. Save up to $4,500 when you buy the engagement ring and wedding band, or take advantage of 36 months zero-interest financing. And all new this year, if you're looking for a lab-grown diamond, we've got you covered. In fact, if you buy any Tacori or Viraggio setting, we'll give you a lab-grown diamond for free. Don't miss the biggest bridal showcase ever at IDC, featuring the industry's leaders in handcrafted, unique, and distinctive rings. Let our experts match the ring with the perfect hand-picked natural diamond, or ask about how you can get a free lab-grown diamond up to 5 carats. It's this weekend, Friday through Sunday, exclusively at International Diamond Center in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. Some restrictions apply. See store for details.
Your team is heating up the ice this season. You can catch thrilling hockey moments all season long on 102.5 The Bone. It's all brought to you by Central Florida Behavioral Health Network.
Renewal by Anderson of Tampa and Sarasota has an incredible deal through the month of March. 31 days of spring savings. You buy 2 windows or doors, you get the third for 60% off, plus no money down, 0 payments, 0% interest for 18 months. You will love the way they make your house look beautiful. Superior products, exceptional service. bestwindowsflorida.com for Renewal by Anderson. License number CGC 1527613.
Are you listening to this from your Ram truck? If so, you may be eligible for Recall 67A. Complete the 1-hour software recall and get $500 plus a free extended warranty worth thousands. Visit CumminsRecall.com to learn more.
I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every time one of my children started driving, it was terrifying. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. We see it every day. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us.
Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Guys, this is a cat named Mo from Jugarabo Live. Prime time, baby! I want to talk to you about testosterone. Now, most men's health clinics treat all patients with unapproved, compounded testosterone made with chemicals and synthesized testosterone imported from China or elsewhere. It's all about money, as that cheap junk maximizes their profits. When you're talking about your health, you want someone that's concerned about your health, because your health should matter, and that means making the right choice, as I did over 10 years ago with a genuine medical provider like the Centers for Men's Health that treats with real pharmaceutical testosterone. C4MH.com. 15 years of real, honest, low-T care with 18 local treatment centers. I'm going to give you those numbers again. 15 years of real, honest, low-T care and 18 local treatment centers. C4MH.com. James D. Raspino, MD, one of the founders and one of my very good friends, because he cares about me.
Pump up the volume.
Business moves fast. Orders roll in, deadlines close in. When you ship with USPS Ground Advantage, you can keep up with confidence. Every package stays in our secure network from dock to door. And with nationwide reach, dependable tracking, and upfront affordable pricing, you get built-in peace of mind. You run the business. We run the routes. Visit USPS.com/Ground Advantage to learn more.
Get 5 quarts of Valvoline Full Synthetic Motor Oil and a MicroGuard Select Oil Filter for just $36.99. Limit supply.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Go from daydreamer to industry leader with Amazon Business. From office supplies to IT essentials, Amazon Business provides tools that help you save costs and make insight-based decisions. Learn how to bring your visions to life at AmazonBusiness.com.
John and Drew's Hookie Hole, Thursday, March 19th at the Valspar Championship at Innisbrook Resort. $200 gets you on the Dex Imaging Deck on 11. Premium open bar, neutral samples, custom hat press, giveaways, and John and Drew Live, 1 to 7. Get tickets now at theboneonline.com. Sponsored by Neutral.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah. Tampa.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
Senning Show. You're in the midst of Judge Juicy. JoJo is with us. You can hear pretty much every day with Johnny B and the Mike Calta After Show. Shout out to Johnny B. We're not mad at you because you broke your 48-hour fast and left tomatoes on the board. All is forgiven, my brother. He is Dizzy. I am John Senning. Thank you for being here. 800-771-1025. So you've watched enough Datelines, Joj, to where maybe you would remember this, because I was so excited because I saw the title of the documentary, and then once I started doing a little research, I realized I've seen it told on Datelines, and I've also listened to podcasts. But it is one of the craziest scariest murders I think that I've ever heard anything about, because I don't know how to say this exactly, but murders, random violence happens all the time.
Yes.
But for people to put in the effort to treat a murder truly like a scary movie, like it doesn't really happen that often when it comes to, we want to mentally mess with these people the way that somebody from a scary movie would. Like, it's a lot of times they know the person or they just want to kill somebody, but what goes into it is very rarely as dramatic and over the top as what you see in movies.
Okay.
And this is and I don't know if you know the story, but it's a brand new documentary series called The Scream Murder, a true teen horror story. And these two high school kids became infatuated with the movie Scream, and they were crazy about filming everything. They started filming everybody at school and their day-to-day occurrences and everything that came along with it. And the story is about 16-year-old Cassie Jo Stoddard, who was house sitting for relatives in Idaho. And these two kids, Brian Draper and Tori Adamick, they started torturing these people like it was a scary movie. They snuck into the basement of the house, started messing with the electricity. So they would go down there and were trying to figure out what was going on. As soon as they would go back upstairs, they'd shut the power off again. Here's the craziest part. So this 16-year-old girl is there. She's with her boyfriend. Her boyfriend is like, his mom is like, you got to come home. I'm not letting you stay with your girlfriend overnight, even though she was house sitting this house. So he leaves his girlfriend there, obviously with no clue that these two legitimate psychos are in the basement of the house.
And they were just picked at random?
They knew her. They went to school with her.
Okay.
None of it rings a bell.
No.
Yeah. So when you watch certain Datelines and stuff, they have an interesting way of telling the story, but they were filming her and all this footage is in the documentary. They were filming her at school that day saying, this is her. We're going to get her.
Stalking her.
We're going to get her tonight. And then.
That's insane.
And then proceeded to film everything.
Like her in the bathroom.
Well, film what they did to her.
At the house.
Oh,
yes.
no.
Yes. And then it was crazy because they did a terrible job of disposing of all of the stuff they had, but they actually took the tape and ripped out the tape and buried it. They found the tape and they were able to put the tape back together, and it was all there. It was all there on tape, and it eventually came out that they were infatuated with the movie Scream, and they wanted to.
So they knew her, but picked her at random. They didn't hate her.
No. They had
no motive.
They had a list.
Yeah.
They had a list of people that they were going to kill, and constantly in these movies, these home videos, they're referencing Scream and the killers from Scream and how they wanted to be like them, and it's a crazy story. So yeah, I think it's on Hulu. If you've never seen it and you're into true crime, it's called.
Are they releasing this for because there's a new Scream?
The new Scream,
coming out?
Great promotion.
Oh my God.
You would think
it's like Smile. They just sent people to Smile at the games.
Yeah.
Get shot in the
my
camera.
God, yes.
You would think. The Scream Murder, a true teen horror story, and
sounds better than the original Screams.
Yeah,
if I'm being honest.
It's the original
terrifying.
Scream, OG Scream is.
OG Scream is dope.
Yeah, they did get progressively
So
worse.
when you say they filmed everything, they didn't.
Yes.
Oh.
No, they didn't. I don't
Okay.
know what you're getting at. There was none of this.
Okay.
If that's what you were
Yes,
getting at.
yes.
No, they didn't do any of that.
Just a little bit of information. I asked Johnny B if there was a tomato on the board when he got in this morning. No.
Yeah, because it came out of his mouth.
When did he start the 48-hour fast?
I think Monica put it there.
But Diz is in here with Monica, and I just feel
maybe
like
Dizzy put it there to set up Monica.
That's possible.
Oh, then I would have threw that bitch under the bus harder.
Yeah, that is true. That
first
is
thing
true.
I said is I didn't see her eat.
Yeah, dude, was it Abby from Magic? Did she possibly find out what's going on?
Sabotage.
Now she's trying to just make us all turn on each other.
Yeah.
She's playing 4D chess.
Like that.
Chess.
Like that
Sorry,
theory.
not chess.
Chess.
My bad. Either way, she's like, I'm going to get all these pricks to turn against themselves.
Yeah.
You want to come for the queen? You want to come for the new queen of Tampa Bay?
Yeah.
I'll show you what's good.
That's smart. It's not her versus us. It's us versus ourselves.
Yeah.
And she just watches
and then
the
she just
place
watches.
burn.
Yep.
Let's get that bitch.
Not with my kids.
I'm trying to. Yeah.
that's
I mean, I hate to say it, not the end of the world, but somebody's lying.
Yeah.
Yes.
So weird.
Yeah.
And we know for a fact there was nothing after Drew. It was just Drew.
Oh,
and
that I guess is
replays.
the last question. But
Wait, so did Carmen say it was here when she got here this morning?
She didn't say that she saw the tomato.
I feel like she would have mentioned it because I asked her. She didn't say no, but I saw that. And I
And
feel
then
like
Johnny
she
B
would have
said
brought it
he
up.
didn't see it.
She would have been like, "Who's eating at the board?"
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
she
I feel
would have.
like she would have said.
She would have said.
I feel like
gross
Johnny
people
B
here.
would have acknowledged it if there was a random tomato on the board.
Is it possibly like in Monica's hair or something? Did she maybe have a salad for breakfast and she had a stray tomato in her hair?
Did anybody come into the studio while you were in the studio and maybe they were going to eat it for lunch or something and they set
Yeah,
it down?
any
Like did
Cernak
Mike or...
Well, that's a good question. I
Not
didn't
that
see
you
any
saw.
engineers come in.
Yeah.
No, it's just
I should have kept it and done a DNA test on it.
Yeah.
Because it looked fresh. Like it didn't look
Yes.
like a wilted tomato. This looked like a tomato that still had that gleam and the glisten to it. The gel set. I learned that phrase when I worked at Ruby Tuesday. You always wanted to make sure the gel set was intact.
What's
in your,
that?
In your
What's
tomato.
the gel set,
So when you
John?
cut a tomato and you look at it and it's got like the goo in the middle where you can see the seeds.
Yeah.
If you lose that, you lose all of the flavor of the tomato.
So you want it all gushy and
You want
juicy
the gushy, and I can tell you that there was still elements of the gel set prevalent on the tomato that was here on the board. So
Okay.
I love the CSI.
yeah, I mean, I don't play
I'm
around.
going to figure it out.
We will get to the bottom of it. I've got another email for Joe. Just actually came in on Instagram. Hold on. Oh, this is a good one as well.
Okay. I love
Joj,
Yes.
I'm pretty sure my girlfriend has been checking my phone while I'm sleeping.
Is this from me? No.
And I don't know if I should let it go or say something. And I did get this. I got this, I think, like months ago, to be honest with you. But a few nights ago, I woke up in the middle of the night. She was sitting there scrolling through my phone. As soon as she saw I was awake, she set it down real quick and kind of just acted like she was checking the time. Since then, I've noticed my apps are open to things I don't leave them on, and my messages are marked as read when I've never opened them. Here's the thing. I have absolutely nothing to hide. There's nothing to find, even if she searched for hours. But the fact that she feels the need to do so, it bothers me. It makes me feel like there's no trust. Judge Juicy, do I call her out and risk making things awkward, or should I just ignore this since there's nothing to find?
Well, first of all, she's very sloppy with her technique.
Yeah, they almost like, does she want to be found?
Absolutely. What is the problem with people communicating and using words to express how they like? I don't
I'd be curious
understand
how long they've been together. It sounds like they're sleeping in the same bed, so I would think they've been together for at least a minute.
Yeah.
Because at some point, like early on, I think.
But I don't think,
people
first
have
of all,
problems.
whether or not you have something to hide, that is your property. That is your personal, private property. I don't even like my kid to take my phone.
Well, of course you don't. You don't want to
Well-
see
Yeah,
it. You don't want to. What's this guy doing with the dipstick, mommy?
That's true.
Is this the man from the oil change place?
Get
Why is
off my mama! Dude, that was a good one.
Yeah, that was
But-
from the soul.
Yes.
Yeah.
I absolutely think you confront her and ask her and just be like, why,
And what if she just denies it?
Well,
Where
I
does
mean,
it go?
okay.
You have to set up a camera. You then are all spying on each other. She's spying on your phone, and then you have a secret camera watching her spy on you.
That's happened to me.
There
and I
must
said
be a
something.
reason, or she's paranoid about something. So, do you want to continue being in a relationship with somebody who will never trust you because of whatever issues they have?
Yeah.
Or do you want to let her know, like, you can go through it, but it's like, ask me. I'll give you my phone if you want to go through it, but you don't need to be sneaking and going through my phone for no reason.
Insecurities, for sure.
Yeah.
Insecurities.
Well, and that's a good point, too, in that maybe there is something there to where if you confront her, then she's got to kind of spill the tea on, well, my last boyfriend was, he was
Sure.
getting booty pics from all these girls and he didn't tell me about it and I found out the hard way. And then maybe you work your way through it. But if it's early on, not the greatest sign of success. If she doesn't trust you and you don't feel comfortable talking to her because she doesn't trust you.
And I've said this before to someone I was dating, and I said, you could check it. There's nothing to hide.
Do you mean that, though?
Yes.
I feel like there's something to hide.
The response was, well, you probably deleted everything. You prepped. I'm like, I prepped my phone for you already? What are
Well,
you talking
also,
about?
yes, I'm going to get rid of certain things that don't need to be on my phone anymore.
No, I think it meant like, well, you got rid of the cheating texts or the booty pics or whatever it may be.
Yeah,
You probably delete them as you go, so in
hate
case
those.
somebody goes in your phone, it's gone.
Yeah, Dizzy hates booty
You have to
pics.
be smarter. That's what I'm saying about this girl. She's not being very smart. You're opening stuff. You're leaving messages on red. Girl, mark them on red.
Oh, can you do that?
Yes, put them back. Set it back.
You sound like you have work.
I watch a lot of Datelines and all of the things.
Oh, is that
I learn what to do, what not to do.
Is that what it is? It's the Datelines.
JoJo does the thing where she leans over with the phone and like unlocks it by like putting it at the guy's face when he's sleeping.
Yeah. I'll tell you. I know a lady out there who needs to be checking her man's phone.
Oh.
He's like, who?
I was really lost for a second.
Yeah, she's like, let me check out this itinerary of this cruise that he's going on. Oh, big gulp at 10 p.m. What is this?
I'm sure he sleeps with the phone in his pillowcase.
It's at like noon to 5.
Oh wow. Does he have a balcony? Do we know?
No, I doubt it.
I don't know. I never saw his room. I had a balcony.
Oh,
last year.
Oh, so he was in your room.
Messing her sheets.
Did he stay in your room?
No.
Well, after.
He never slept there.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, he did.
Well, I mean, when he took a nap.
He took a nap in the middle of the night.
No, it wasn't the middle of the night.
Yeah.
It was during the day.
Just a nap, dude.
And then he lost his phone. So there was a lot of times where I didn't know where he was.
That old gag.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what he'd be telling his girlfriend too. I lost my phone for 4 days at sea. I'm so sorry. I couldn't.
It's like Coco K.
Yeah. There's no chance. By the way, to the guy that's trying to be the secret admirer, you got to act now or there's no hope for you.
Yes.
Let me just tell you that.
You're gonna play the long con on the ship when we have 4 days at sea.
You got to be ready to go day one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
That's all there is to it.
Yeah.
Jump on it, boy.
I agree.
Shoot your shot.
Can I just real quick because
please.
I got a message. I wasn't sure what time he was going in, and I don't know if he's listening now. But
yes.
hi to Chase.
We love you, buddy.
I was going to say Chase on the case. Is that what you call him?
Chase in the place.
Chase on the case. That's from.
I like that. Yeah.
Nope.
Why not
That's
both?
from. It's a cartoon.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Bluey.
Nope. Paw Patrol.
Oh, Paw Patrol. You love Paw Patrol.
But
Back to
today is
Lives Matter.
today is the day. So
we love you, buddy.
Yes.
We're thinking of you, and a great opportunity to bring up justcallmo.com/Chase. All of the things we were talking about. You can win your way onto the cruise.
Who doesn't want to be part of the scavenger hunt?
And I can tell you, JoJo's looking for a balcony. So if you're a single man or woman and you got a balcony, that's step one to JoJo's heart. You can win your way on. It's a single cruise, $25 raffle tickets. We're going to draw on Thursday, probably around 1:30. So go now, justcallmo.com/Chase. Buy as many as you want and win your way onto the Calta Cruise, all to benefit Chase in the place or Chase in the case. We love you, buddy, and we're thinking of you today.
Please make sure your passport is valid.
You can have a birth certificate, though, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
That's okay. Good.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I don't think so anymore.
Yeah, you can. I've done my research.
Okay.
You're scared me now. Do not go anywhere. When we come back, it's time for John's Joints. We got a hell of an hour. We'll dig into plenty of news in the first half, but then Sendog of Cypress Hill. They're performing at Reggae Rise Up Thursday at 7 o'clock. Will join us right around 3:30. Kind of a tie into all the crime talk we were doing. A story about why you should never Google or chat GPT something pertaining to the murder that you just committed. And I think we might really be about to find dead bodies underneath Tropicana Field. All that and a bunch more. Coming up next is Drew Garabo joins us for John's Joints. Joj, thank you so much. Hit her up on social media at Joanne Petrella. We'll be back with John's Joints in just a few moments. ScoopyNutrition.com. Shout out to Ben at Scoopy Nutrition, an amazing line of products that are here to help your beloved four-legged furry friend. I love my dog so much, probably more than I should. I think about him all day long, and as he's just turned 15, we're trying to do everything we can to keep him healthy. And one of the secrets, these Super Health Soft Chews from Scoopy Nutrition. We're now calling them Brody's Super Health Soft Chews because Ben was kind enough to put my man Brody right on the front of the package. This has so many different great supplemental benefits from turmeric, ashwagandha, salmon oil, reishi mushrooms, lion's mane mushroom. We got a not so great diagnosis for our guy Brody last year. One of the big things that we were turned on to was the lion's mane mushroom. This can really help rewrite your dog's future. And they have an entire line of products, whether it's allergy, skin and coat, calming, hip and joint, all with different forgotten heroes on the packaging, and a portion of the proceeds from those Super Health Soft Chews going directly to Satchel's Last Resort, an amazing rehab and rescue down in Sarasota that is a non-kill shelter. They have a lot of dogs that will be their forever home because they can't find homes for different reasons, but they also adopt a lot of dogs out and Ben is matching all of the proceeds from each bag to go to Satchel's Last Resort. So check them out today, would you? ScoopyNutrition.com.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. Elysian Space Dust IPA presents New Metal Mayhem. Friday night, April 24th at Janus Live, featuring Crawling, a tribute to early Linkin Park. Got the Life, the Korn tribute. And Nookie, a Limp Bizkit tribute. And it's all just $10.25. You can't beat that. Head to theboneonline.com for more info on tickets and how you can get free tickets from Elysian Space Dust IPA at 102.5 The Bone. So insecure! Thanks a lot for making me do that. Special thanks to Clean Earth Systems.
If you're the victim of a car crash, take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
Hey, Dad, why do people wait until it's hot out to call about their air conditioner?
Well, Badger Bob's has been doing this since 1982, son. That's just how it goes.
They should call Badger Bob's now to have it checked.
You heard Bob Jr. Now's the time to check your heating and cooling system. So Badger Bob's is offering up to $2,000 in cash incentives for early planners. Get your free estimate at badgerbobs.com. Badger Bob's, a funny name, but we're serious about service. It's who we are.
License CAC 1815977, CFC 1428238, and EC 130092994.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code FAST25 to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code FAST25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code FAST25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
Did you know GoodRx can help you save on medication, manage prescriptions, and get trusted health information? If you're one of the millions living with a heart condition, check GoodRx for an easier, more affordable way to manage your health. GoodRx offers common heart medications for under $30. Just search for your prescription, find the best price, then show your pharmacist the GoodRx coupon. And it works whether you have insurance or not. To start saving and better manage your heart health, download the free app or visit GoodRx.com today. GoodRx is not insurance but can be used instead of insurance, including Medicare and other federal and state-funded programs.
Save $10 on a pair of Rain-X Latitude wiper blades at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Our professional parts people will even install them for free.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Bring your visions to life with smart business buying tools and technology from Amazon Business. From fast, free shipping to in-depth buying insights and automated purchase approvals, we deliver everything you need to achieve your goals. Go to AmazonBusiness.com for support.
Hi, it's Dizzy here for Kava Social Club. I'm bailing out. That was supposed to be Irish. Kava Social Club, located in Bradenton, is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so it's always open when you're ready for some kava and kratom. Maybe you're feeling a little adventurous like my good friend Radio Danielle, who had her first THC drink. You could do the same at Kava Social Club. So you could pick yourself up a Cycling Frog, you know that's one of my favorites, or the Florida Boys Company Lifted Lemonade, which, gotta say, very excited to try. So check them out online at thekavasocialclub.com, where they have the full menu available, and you can find something that works for you. Kava Social Club, where your vibe attracts your tribe. Boolah, baby.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
The Valspar Championship is back March 19th through the 22nd. Score $20 off Thursday GA tickets thanks to Michelob Ultra. Just scan the QR code at Winn-Dixie, Wawa, Lucan's Liquor, Circle K, or Frenchies to unlock your savings. Big names, big swings, big savings. Michelob Ultra. It's only worth it if you enjoy it.
Gold is now around $5,100 an ounce, and silver is at an all-time high. Now is a great time to cash in on your old or unused jewelry by going to the Estates Roadshow. Gold and silver, old rings, chains, and even broken jewelry. Don't wait. Cash in while gold and silver are hot. Go to the Estates Roadshow locally in 3 great locations: Trinity, Sarasota, and Lakeland. Bring your gold, silver, coins, diamonds, and watches, even broken pieces, and get cash on the spot. The prices of gold and silver are at an all-time high, so there's never been a better time to sell. No appointments, no fees, no pressure, just friendly professional buyers with over 35 years in the business. Go to the Estates Roadshow Monday through Friday in Trinity at the Holiday Inn Express, Monday through Thursday in Sarasota at the Hampton Inn, and Tuesday through Friday in Lakeland at Hyatt Place. Get some cash in your hands today at the Estates Roadshow. For more info, follow Estates Roadshow on Facebook to see all local upcoming events.
Hey, it's Drew Garabo for Miller Lite. If you're going to pretend to be Irish, do it right. Join me Saturday 11 to 1 as we take over downtown Dunedin for the 31st annual bash at Flanagan's Irish Pub, Florida's biggest St. Patty's Street Fest. Free cold beer, live music, and bad decisions. Wear green, pace yourself, and I'll see you there.
By texting 64,000, you agree to receive recurring automated marketing messages from Real Success. Message and data rates may apply. No purchase required. Terms apply. Available at ourrealsuccess.com.
Do you want to learn how to make money flipping houses and acquiring rental properties right here in the Tampa area without using your own money? You'll learn to flip houses and secure rental properties in your spare time to get on track towards real wealth building. We're offering a handful of motivated individuals the opportunity to attend our workshop right here in the Tampa area for free. That's right, we'll give you 2 free tickets when you text INVEST to 64,000. The Tampa area is the perfect market to flip houses and build rental income. Don't miss this opportunity. Come to a complimentary live 2-hour workshop this week right here in the Tampa area and learn how to start making money flipping homes and building long-term wealth with rental properties. To get 2 free tickets, text INVEST to 64,000. Text in the next 10 minutes, and registrants will also receive a free copy of our Funding for Deals guide. Text INVEST to 64,000 for 2 complimentary tickets. Text INVEST to 64,000.
Listen Sunday mornings 10 to 11 for Prosper with Keith Singer. Keith brings you financial planning tips because he wants you to prosper in your retirement. That's Prosper with Keith Singer, Sunday 10 to 11 a.m. on WHPT 102.5 The Bone. Singer Wealth Advisors is an SEC-registered investment advisory firm.
Renewal by Anderson is kicking off their 31-day spring savings event. For a limited time, buy 2 replacement windows or doors and get the third 60% off. Plus, enjoy 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 18 months. Our acclaimed impact windows are built for Florida, helping reduce energy costs and keeping your home comfortable all year long. Offer ends March 31st. Restrictions apply. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free in-home consultation. License CGC 1527613. Renewal by Anderson, where comfort meets savings.
This hour of Senning Show sponsored by Trajan Wealth. Retirement planning built on trust.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, back to Senning Show. It's time for John's Choice with your host, John Senning.
Are you trying to get crazy with this scene? Don't you know I'm loco?
Welcome back to Senning Show. It's time to fire up John's Joints every afternoon at 3 o'clock. It's the news of the world with some nuggets of life. I'm John Senning. He is Dizzy. And to make the circle complete every afternoon, we welcome in the host of Drew Garabo Live, Drew R. Garabo.
And the lights are blinking. I'm thinking it's all over when I go out drinking. Oh, making my mind slow. That's why I don't.
Dude, I know we're going to talk about it at 3:30 with Sendog, but dude, seeing those old pictures of you in the green room at the House of Blues, like I've been hearing the story forever, but when you see the pictures, it is like a moment in time. Like it's just it's such a cool thing. It just makes me think of how radio's still cool, but just something like that, like being at the House of Blues and being invited into the green room, putting the green in the green room, is just such a cool memory that you have.
That was the first green room I was ever in. I was all of 28 years old hosting a talk show. And I didn't know that bands were allowed to smoke weed in the green room.
Yeah, that's the thing, too. It's interesting because I hope to pick his brain a little bit about that. Being so much at the forefront of, like, weed acceptance and accessibility. Because back then, that wasn't happening. I mean, you weren't walking around the streets of Florida and smelling weed everywhere you went. So to have it indoors in that era was probably, you think they had to get clearance to do that, or you think they did whatever the F they wanted?
I don't know if they had to get clearance, but I was up there with the dude, Adam Shipley, who was running the House of Blues, and he had, I mean, you're not going to tell Cypress Hill what to do. I just couldn't believe it because, like you said, we all smoked weed, but we didn't do it out in public anywhere. And Be Real had a whole pound in front of him. And,
I love that.
Oh,
dude, it's so legit. And they really were, like, they've always been a part of, like, counterculture, but when you think back to, like, the late mid-90s and there was this kind of underground movement of marijuana acceptance, like, they've always been at the forefront of that. So to now see something like a Reggae Rise Up, not that it's just a weed festival, but it is. I mean, the cannabis is an underlying theme of the music and of the experience. To see it now, like St. Pete, for example, I believe it officially surpassed the Grand Prix, for it brings in more dollars to the city of St. Pete than any other event. And to know that they go to Vegas and St. Pete and what's the other one? Oregon, all these different spots, that it's not a counterculture thing. It is the culture, which is pretty damn cool.
Yeah, I can't wait to get Sendog's take on that. You know, Cypress Hill crawled so that Wiz Khalifa could walk.
They really, all that, so many people.
Yeah.
Yeah, Afro Man.
Oh, there would be no Afro Man if not for Cypress Hill.
John's Joints brought to you by Marijuana Doctor.
What a tragedy that would be.
Dude, don't come for the AFRO, man. Come on. Palmdale. Brought to you by marijuanadoctor.com. We're talking about the plant. We're talking about the greatness that you can find at all these dispensaries, but you have to get your medical marijuana card. And the way to do it is marijuanadoctor.com. We have nothing looming on a ballot that is going to make it any different. If you want to go to the dispensaries, you've got to get your card. 40 locations throughout the state, marijuanadoctor.com. Book it. Use the code BONE30. That's going to get you $30 off the initial certification, which comes same day. This whole operation, founded by a former patient who just wanted it to be easy and smooth. And that's what they have done. They have streamlined the process. What are you waiting on? Go get yourself the pre-rolls, the flour, the vape cartridges that smell very delightful, some of the ones I smell out and about, the gummies, and everything you could possibly need, but get your card first. Use the code BONE30 at marijuanadoctor.com. I believe this is breaking news. And it's, well, no, I guess not. I guess the story dropped it too. But I just saw it right before we came back on. We're getting more information. There is an underlying theme, specifically on X and some social media platforms, that maybe we are not getting the whole picture of what is going on when it comes to what Iran is doing to us or doing to Israel. You know, I think the number was 7 or 8 of servicemen and women that have been killed as part of Operation Fury. Well, today, a little more has trickled out. You have to be the judge on whether or not you think this is the whole truth and nothing but the truth. About 140 U.S. service members have been wounded in the Iran war, with 8 severely injured. The Pentagon confirmed in an official statement on Tuesday. The vast majority of these injuries have been minor, and 108 service members have already returned to duty, according to a spokesman who told the Associated Press. The updated injuries comes after a barrage of retaliatory rocket and drone strikes from Iran killed 7 soldiers in Kuwait and Saudi Arabia. The Vice President, J.D. Vance, attended the dignified transfer of the 7th U.S. service member Monday at Dover. And, you know, I don't know if that's true. I don't, and it is crazy how the information flow is one-sided. Like, there is more to the story. I think everybody just has to decide how much more do you think that there is. And I was trying to follow along last night. I don't know. I think Trump is trying to game the oil market and the stock market. I think the fact that everybody is so confused because he kind of came out yesterday and said, oh, we're wrapping it up. And no big deal. We're going to be wrapping it up here in a minute. And then within hours, Pete Hegseth comes out and says, oh, we're just getting started, baby. This is going to be the day, the biggest day of all. And then they asked Trump about that, and he goes, well, it's a little bit of both. And I think he's trying to not totally dump the stock market and the oil numbers, but it's just leading to a lot of questions and mystery to what exactly is happening with this whole ordeal.
Yeah, lead story in the Daily Mail right now is Wall Street to Trump saying this war is going to cost you your legacy because of what it's going to do to the economy. It's already, I paid $3.79 for gas.
I saw $3.79 in St. Pete today as well. And I mean, I think you get up towards that 4 and people, I mean, it's good to call things out when you see them. I remember a lot of the Joe Biden, I did this stickers on gas pumps all over. I don't necessarily believe that there will be Trump stickers that say the same, but you can't call it out when it happens on one side and be mad about it and then be willing to turn a blind eye when it happens on the other side. Like, people say the president doesn't really affect the gas prices. This time, we got into this at the behest of our president wanting to help out Israel, and if it goes through the roof, there's really only one place to look.
4 years ago today, my Facebook status was, I filled up my tank today and didn't take a picture of it and complain about the current administration. It was exactly 4 years ago that people under Biden, and I don't know what the gas prices were then, probably what they are today, but it just shows you that we are cyclical, and I don't know what the connection is between this war and what happened 4 years ago in gas prices, but it's just insane.
It's just people not being able to take an L. It's people not being able to give an inch to anybody that they think they disagree with and meet in the middle just a little bit.
That press conference yesterday, did you see the clips of Trump?
Oh, yes. I have a clip. I have a clip right here. I don't know which one you're referring to, but we talked yesterday about the school that was hit in Iran, and Trump was asked about that. And his great question, by the way. I guess this guy is with the New York Times. I think I have his name somewhere here, but just a very straightforward, not a gotcha moment. Trump didn't even seem to be offended by it like he normally would be. But
President, you just suggested that Iran somehow got its hands on a tomahawk and bombed its own elementary school on the first day of the war. But you're the only person in your government saying this. Even your defense secretary wouldn't say that when he was asked, standing over your shoulder on your plane on Saturday. Why are you the only person saying this?
Because I just don't know enough about it. I think it's something that I was told is under investigation. But tomahawks are used by others, as you know. Numerous other nations have tomahawks. They buy them from us. But I will certainly, whatever the report shows, I'm willing to live with that report.
I do. I have an accompaniment piece.
One of the
right
questions, Jen, in that news conference was about the strike on the girls' school that's next to a base in Iran, and it was a Tomahawk missile. The president saying Tomahawks are used by other countries, but an investigation is ongoing. What do we know about where that stands?
Well, that was a bit surprising to me because basically the U.S. has Tomahawks. Tomahawks have to be fired from either submarines or from warships. The Brits and the Australians have Tomahawks, but they're not part of this conflict. And then you also have the Japanese who are in a testing phase. So it seems highly unlikely that it would be anyone's Tomahawk other than a U.S. Tomahawk that hit that school. And I think the president knows that. He just knows that this is certainly a mistake, a big mistake, and it's being investigated, but he's trying to sort of muddy the waters by talking about
170 girls?
Yeah. And I saw a clip this morning, and I mentioned it yesterday. They hit it with the double tap. They bombed the school, and then as people were headed to the scene to try and help the people in the school, they bombed it again. So I mean, it's I understand war is not a very, very good thing, but I think we have to, we have to have a standard. If that's the type of business that we're in as America, then maybe things aren't the way we'd all like to think.
Yeah, because our goal over there is to implement a regime change, right? Like that's what
I guess it was. It was.
So then bombing a girls' school does what for that?
Gets their attention.
Yeah. If we'll kill your children, what do you think we'll do to you?
Yeah, you listening now?
Yeah. I mean, you want to know what is an insane thing? I don't know if you guys have seen some of them or if it's only on TikTok. I wanted to send one to you last night, Diz, because they use like an old school Lil Wayne clip. Have you seen the White House war montages that they're putting out? It is the most insane thing. I've said that a million times, but it's really the footage of the fighter jets taking off, and then those cams of us bombing people put to just hard-hitting rap songs.
I'm the fireman.
Dude, yes,
Fire
yes.
That's the
that
song?
was one of them. That was one of them. And
Joking.
there's tons of them. They're putting them out every single day. And it's like
From the White House.
From the White House official account.
On Twitter?
I don't know if the Twitter account and the TikTok account is the same, but I know for sure on Twitter they are they're up there. And they're it's just something.
What is it? The White House on TikTok?
Or just White House.
All right. What?
Yeah, it is. They don't appear to be. Oh, actually, yes, it does look like here is one on
Twitter as well.
On Twitter. I don't know if there's audio that comes with this one. This one looks like just bombing.
You're good at TikTok. I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I wouldn't say that I'm good at it.
Well, you're active on it and consume it well. I just can't figure it out.
It's a confusing place. Okay. It's a very, very confusing place. So I don't know where we go from here. I think the American, there's almost something to confusing people.
Yeah.
Like it's almost like you don't even know, even if you support everything that's going on right now, I don't even know that you know how to support it. Like I don't know what we're supporting. It was regime change. Now it's kind of not regime change, or maybe we're going to be done in a couple days, and maybe this is the worst of it. You can't actually know.
Well, I guess there's something we said for you can't be mad if you're confused.
If you don't know. Yeah.
So they've done a fine job of confusing us to the point where we can't be mad about it.
This is not funny, this clip that I'm about to play.
But
we used to laugh at Joe Biden and play clips when he misspoke.
Of course.
I built an entire generation out of John's joints playing clips of Joe Biden and laughing at him.
Yes, you did.
This one, not funny, but...
was denied it. But they were very strongly involved in all of the people that died through the roadside bombs. Died and are right now walking around with no legs, no arms.
The dead are walking with no limbs.
Died through the roadside bombs. Died and are right now walking around with no legs, no arms.
Dude, he doubled down. It was like he said died on accident, and they go, yeah, they died.
Through the roadside bombs. Died and are right now walking around with no legs, no arms.
How are they doing that? I'm stumped.
You can't win all. Yeah, you see what I did there. Yeah, stumped. Yeah, I'm feeling a little stumped too. Mm-hmm. Drew, you always love highlighting the danger that comes with certain shellfishes or shellfish.
Yep.
The FDA on Monday has warned consumers about oysters and clams, which have been contaminated with norovirus and were sent to 9 states, including California, Florida, and New York. The shellfish caution covers certain raw oysters harvested by Drayton Harbor Oyster Company and Manila clams harvested by the Lumi Indian Business Council from the beginning of February through March 3rd. These potentially bad oysters and clams, Arizona, California, Florida, Georgia, Illinois, Nevada, New York, Oregon, and Washington. The agency is urging restaurants and retailers not to serve or sell these potentially contaminated food items.
So maybe time to back off the raw oysters for now.
Maybe. I also think, I'd like to think, I don't know, I'd love to know like where a place like this with the bad oysters, who are they selling to?
Right.
Like, are they selling to a place that's, doing 50-cent oysters? Are they considered less good oysters? Like, we go to a place like Cheeky's in like the Oyster Bar in St. Pete where you have a whole menu of different oysters from different areas. I'd like to think that if you're being smart about where you're getting your oysters, it's probably a little bit safer, I would think.
Yeah, I think this is one of those cases where the more you pay for it, the better off you're going to be because, cheap oysters, people eat those oysters in a can that they get at grocery
Those are probably
stores.
safer than most because I think they're cooked. They're smoked or something. I don't think they're raw. You an oyster guy?
No, I don't like loogies. Why would I want to eat a loogie?
But a
from
loogie on a cracker with some horseradish.
I will tell you, I get where you're coming from.
Yeah.
I do because
Me too.
I didn't get it forever. But there is something, especially if you can go to one of the places where you belly up and the guy's shucking them right there. It's very rugged and rustic. You got these big sleeves of saltine crackers. You got a bunch of different sauces. You throw it on the cracker and you get to build this just conglomeration of cocktail sauce and hot sauce and lemon and what's that bougie thing that they like to put on them too?
Drawn butter?
No, it's like the melange or something. It's like a vinegar sauce.
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about?
yeah.
You put some of that on it. Some places have horseradish and garlic and you just put all that right on it and you just get to create every individual oyster bite.
Some of them are sweet. Some of them are briny.
They really are.
I had a spicy one. Wasn't a fan.
A spicy one?
That's a spicy oyster.
Yeah, it's a spicy oyster. Like they put, I don't know, hot sauce on it and stuff.
I don't understand what that. I don't understand what that means. But I like the char grilled oysters too, and
those are great.
You're less likely to kill yourself if you get the char grilled.
I still can't believe you haven't been to Eulalie to have the best char grilled oysters in Tampa Bay.
Yeah, I think I heard I think I heard maybe JP was talking about ukulele today.
Oh, no kidding.
Maybe.
Oh, we were.
He was talking about ukuleles.
What?
He's talking about ukuleles.
Oh, yeah, no, he's talking about ukulele. Yeah, about how Abby.
No fruity guitar.
It was during the conversation about how Abby hates Tampa.
Yeah. Did you hear that?
No, what happened?
You know who Abby is?
Abby,
the Scott and Abby or Scabby, as I like to call them. Yeah.
Good. I like that.
Yeah,
Abby.
she is.
What's she doing?
she's-
Rage baiting?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
She put up these posts about like all the things that are wrong with Tampa. So I think other Tampa groups like caught wind of it and they're now posting it
Smart.
and being like
good viral marketing.
I guess.
But what'd she say about ukulele?
Well, no, we mentioned because she said there was
there's
no
good.
places.
She said there's no good restaurants in Tampa.
Okay. That's stupid.
Oh no,
They
there's
should fire her.
there's multiple things that she says that the first person I thought of was you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because
You'd be like, listen,
yeah.
bitch.
She
Do you
says
think I need to do a run-in?
There's no good nightlife. There's no good nightlife according to her.
What?
There's no good restaurants.
Yep.
You've been here for a week.
There is like
She's again while we're pirates and we're not near the ocean.
Yeah, she says that the pirate thing is a cult. Anybody who's in love with Thunderbug.
Yeah.
Do you not understand there's a man in that suit? Like she
Wait,
comes
what?
for all of the sacred cows of Tampa.
Yeah.
I got to say, as someone who's trying to make a name for herself in this town that's very smart, it's also very offensive to those of us who hold this area near and dear.
It is, and we were talking kind of about the yin and yang of her and Scotty, where she probably can get away with more because Scotty is in such a place of positivity and loves everything. So who knows? Maybe it's the secret sauce. But yeah, other Tampa people have. She also came for Scientology.
That's dangerous.
Yeah.
She could be labeled a disruptor for that.
Yeah, yeah. They'll
I'm a
have her-
level 8 Thetan.
Yeah. I did my pain test.
Yeah, I'll go.
I've been in the pain pit.
I took the cruise.
Yeah.
I went on the Sea Org.
Yeah. Oh, dude. When you start reading about some of the stuff that happens in those big buildings, it's crazy. I don't even understand it, but there's something called the pain pit.
Yeah.
Do you understand it?
I don't understand any of it, but I know they've got a cruise called the Sea Org that's this giant luxury liner where it's Scientology at sea, and I don't know what they do on that.
You know what they do. Wear a couple masks, sacrifice some
This
things.
is Dizzy. This is not the
Real name's Gareth.
These are not the opinions of
Nope,
Senning
I'm
Show.
Drew Garabo. I value all religions.
Yeah. It's
especially
really
those
else.
written by science fiction authors.
Yeah, dude. I totally believe in the alien in the middle of the earth.
Hail Xenu.
Orson Welles.
What did you say last week about the people on DMT? We never talked about this.
Yeah.
People on DMT reporting
all seeing the same creatures, the same
mechanical
beings.
elves in the center of the earth.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
Let's try it.
I actually had, or no, it was MDMA. I don't think I sent it to myself, even though I wanted to. It was a story from CBS, 60 Minutes, like 1985, about two old people who did MDMA. And it was kind of this argument about like how beneficial it can be specifically to older people to stimulate their brain and how good it was for couples and all of that. And
oh, wow.
Yeah, I meant to send it to myself. I don't.
What do you
know?
Old people taking
Archdeacon are doing something they've never done before, taking a psychedelic drug that may be the LSD of the 80s.
It brings me to a state of being absolutely in touch with the inside of Earl Deacon.
It gets the ego aside and you are able to see clearly what we're here for.
The Drug Enforcement Administration wants it controlled like heroin, a drug considered to have no medical use.
We have enough cocaine and heroin and marijuana out there, and LSD and PCP.
Or groups who
I want to see if I can get more of the old people.
This is one of my pieces now. More abstract. My work has more impact. My work is better.
He's on MDMA right now.
Yeah, I think he is. I think he absolutely is.
Wow.
Yeah, it's very, very interesting.
Yeah, because it used to be relationship therapy. When people were having some issues, they'd have them take MDMA at home, and immediately it drops all of your inhibitions, all of your barriers to communication.
Roll balls. Is that what we say?
I mean, we were rolling balls back in the day.
Pop some beans, roll balls.
Eat some beans, roll balls, blow up.
Get into the K-hole.
Get mangled.
Hell yeah. Don't go anywhere. When we come back, Sendog of Cypress Hill joins the program. It's going to be a hell of a moment. Do not go anywhere. Might have a couple extra joints to fire up as well. Bubble Down Car Wash, the greatest car wash in the whole wide world. I've been telling you for months and months, if not a year, that there were plenty of new locations coming, and there still are more coming. But right now, we are celebrating the opening of Southdale Mabry location, where you can take advantage of those long wash tunnels, spacious vacuums. And right now, this time of year is the time of year to have that unlimited membership plan. You get your car washed today, you go back out tomorrow, it's covered in a coat of that yellow pollen. The unlimited membership plan allows you to keep your car clean every single day. With locations in Tampa, Brandon, Riverview, Wesley Chapel, Palm Harbor, Spring Hill, and now South Tampa on South Dale Mabry. Make your way in today. You will have the cleanest car in town every time you bull down.
Good times they come and go each and every day.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. It's Lightning Hockey on 102.5 The Bone. Tonight, your Tampa Bay Lightning are at home at the Benchmark International Arena to take on the Columbus Blue Jackets. The game starts at 7. Don't miss a single game. Listen to every Lightning game all season right here on the official station of the Tampa Bay Lightning. 102.5 The Bone. Real, raw hockey. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Disabled vehicle reported right now. This is going to be I-275 south at exit 39. Currently, that vehicle does have the right lane blocked. Heading over towards St. Pete's side, we do have a right lane blocked on the off-ramp at I-275 north and exit 28. I'm Ashley with traffic.
Did you know that you can get a beautiful white vinyl fence for less than $5 a day? For just $125 a month, Fence Outlet will professionally install it and add instant curb appeal to your home. Visit fenceoutlet.com for details. License number C10252.
A family office is a team built to handle the 3 biggest financial responsibilities a family faces: wealth management, tax strategy, and estate planning. Most firms only manage your investments and refer the rest out, hoping everyone stays aligned. At Trajan, we built something different. Your wealth, tax planning, and estate planning are handled together inside one firm under one roof. There's no guessing whether your CPA, advisor, and estate attorney are truly in sync, because our team works together every day on your behalf. When your financial life becomes more complex, your advice should become more coordinated, not more fragmented. One plan, one trusted team. Call Trajan today at 813-212-0500. That's 813-212-0500.
Trajan Wealth, an SEC registered investment advisor. Additional services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures and accreditation at TrajanWealth.com.
Ken Gainley Kia has more new inventory than any Kia dealer in Tampa. And here's why that matters. Ever go to a big box store and buy in bulk to save big? Ken Gainley Kia does the same thing, but with new Kias. We buy more, so we save more, and we pass the savings to you. Lease a new 2025 Kia K4 EX for just $99 per month for 36 months with $24.99 due at signing. Ken Gainley Kia NewportRichy.com. Savings so good, you'll look for free samples on the way out.
See dealer for details. All leases through KMF. 10,000 miles per year included, plus tax, title, and dock fee. No security deposit required. Offer expires 3/31/26. Stock number E154947.
Weather Type Mike is here again, and I'd love to know what kind of advice you would give homeowners who are thinking about replacing their windows.
Well, Michael, if you're thinking about replacing your windows, first off, don't wait for a hurricane to blow through to remind you. It's like realizing you're out of cookies right after you've already eaten the last one. You don't want to be caught off guard. My advice is simple. Do your research. Make sure you're getting energy-efficient windows and check the quality. Don't go for the cheapest option. Those windows are like that diet cookie. It sounds good in theory, but it's really not going to do you any favors. And always go with a company that stands behind their product. Kind of like I stand behind my cookie jar.
International Diamond Center makes getting the ring of her dreams easier than ever. This Friday through Sunday, it's our annual Tacori and Viraggio Bridal Weekend. The world's most renowned ring designers. They're here on the IDC stage with hundreds of new trending styles. For this event, get special incentives on these exquisite rings. Save up to $4,500 when you buy the engagement ring and wedding band, or take advantage of 36 months zero-interest financing. And all new this year, if you're looking for a lab-grown diamond, we've got you covered. In fact, if you buy any Tacori or Viraggio setting, we'll give you a lab-grown diamond for free. Don't miss the biggest bridal showcase ever at IDC, featuring the industry's leaders in handcrafted, unique, and distinctive rings. Let our experts match the ring with the perfect hand-picked natural diamond, or ask about how you can get a free lab-grown diamond up to 5 carats. It's this weekend, Friday through Sunday, exclusively at International Diamond Center in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. Some restrictions apply. See store for details.
My name is attorney Bill Sansoni. You might know me as Dead Air Sansoni from the Ask the Dom show. I represent people accused in crimes in Hillsborough, Pinellas, Pasco, Manatee, Polk, and Sarasota counties. I also represent clients in federal court across the country. If you have been arrested or accused of a crime,
Call me, Bill Dead Air Sansoni at 813-361-0874 or online at sansoni-law.com. Offices, Tampa.
By texting 64,000, you agree to receive recurring automated marketing messages from Real Success. Message and data rates may apply. No purchase required. Terms apply. Available at ourrealsuccess.com.
Do you want to learn how to make money flipping houses and acquiring rental properties right here in the Tampa area without using your own money? You'll learn to flip houses and secure rental properties in your spare time to get on track towards real wealth building. We're offering a handful of motivated individuals the opportunity to attend our workshop right here in the Tampa area for free. That's right, we'll give you 2 free tickets when you text INVEST to 64,000. The Tampa area is the perfect market to flip houses and build rental income. Don't miss this opportunity. Come to a complimentary live 2-hour workshop this week right here in the Tampa area and learn how to start making money flipping homes and building long-term wealth with rental properties. To get 2 free tickets, text INVEST to 64,000. Text in the next 10 minutes and registrants will also receive a free copy of our Funding for Deals guide. Text INVEST to 64,000 for 2 complimentary tickets. Text INVEST to 64,000.
I remember brushing my hair and looking down and thinking, oh my gosh, do I have any hair left?
I used to look at women with thick, beautiful hair and think, why doesn't my hair look like that?
My thinning hair is making me feel so old.
If you want thick, healthy, gorgeous hair, then you need Hair Volume from New Nordic. With clinically proven ingredients like apple extract, biotin, and millet, Hair Volume nourishes your hair follicles to promote thicker, healthier-looking hair. Say goodbye to shedding, thin, and dull hair, and hello to thick, healthy hair with Hair Volume.
Since taking Hair Volume, the shedding has all but stopped.
Now, instead of being jealous of other women's hair, I have friends who are jealous of mine.
My hairdresser couldn't believe the difference in my hair. Now she's using Hair Volume too.
Available as a tablet or delicious gummy, Hair Volume is available online at Amazon and NewNordicUSA.com or find Hair Volume in the hair care aisle at your local CVS.
It's Corona Spring Break. Come party with us all spring break long. We're giving you the chance to win a cruise for 2. Sample Corona and win Corona gear. Corona. It's Lime time. Visit coronaspringbreak.com for more details.
If you've been injured, we're prepared and ready to help. Call Farah anytime.
Tampa.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun, Toyota.com.
I'm Fox 13 Chief Meteorologist Paul Delgado. Another mostly clear and warm night coming up tonight. Some patchy fog late and lows near 70. Any fog burning off on Wednesday morning, then partly cloudy, another warm day. Highs inland in the low 90s. In town, about 87. Cold front arrives on Thursday.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to Senning Show with your host, John Senning.
Welcome back to Senning Show. You're in the midst of John's Joints. Not every day we get to pass around some of John's Joints with a living legend. They're taking the stage Thursday night at Reggae Rise Up. Sendog of Cypress Hill joins us on the line right now. What's up, man?
All good, man. How are you guys doing, man?
We're doing really good, man.
Hell yeah.
When are you making the trip to Florida? You're not here yet, are you?
No, not there yet. I think I leave tomorrow night at some point, and should be there tomorrow night at some point. I'll be over there.
Very cool. We were talking before we had you on about kind of the idea of Reggae Rise Up, and you guys are the godfathers of really this entire scene when it comes to cannabis acceptance and just the vibes as a whole. I know you guys have done some Rise Up shows, I think in Oregon and Vegas, and there's a great synergy there. Do you feel like this kind of counterculture that you guys were such a big part of all those years is now way more mainstream, and this is in your sweet spot with this reggae scene these days?
Yeah, for sure, man. It is. It sure is way more mainstream, and a lot of the difficulties that we faced when we started are no longer there. So a lot of, I could say artists that are in that same lane, maybe haven't had to have a lot of the problems that we've had, but it's for sure taken mainstream culture, and I'm glad to see that has gone that way.
For sure. Sen, you guys released Insane in the Brain a couple of years ago, the 90-minute Showtime documentary, which, in my opinion, is one of the most awesome documentaries because it doesn't just explore the music through the lens of someone who doesn't know you guys. It's Esteban, who had the wherewithal, somehow through all that thick cannabis smoke, had the wherewithal to document photographs, videos, everything of the entire journey for Cypress Hill. You were very, very open and honest about some of the struggles that you experienced, I believe, around 97. Do you think that being thrust into the spotlight and gaining fame like that exacerbated the problems, or do you think that maybe that would have happened to you no matter what?
Well, I think gaining fame and the spotlight and everything for sure exacerbated the problem. I lived I could say a quiet life up until then. And I was happy with that and everything. And then all of a sudden, you're this world known, entity, and, the world wants to see you. And I had a lot of trouble in those days of not really being sure if I wanted to be on the road and be on tour and have to travel as much as it's required to and all that stuff. And that caused a lot of problems for me, not just personally, but professionally. And, it's something that I had to learn how to deal with because there's no school to go to learn, about what you're about to enter. You know what I mean? So, we didn't have that. So, just going through it and trying to figure it out on my own caused me to have, more problems. I guess I could say insecurities. So it was something that I definitely wanted to take control of and master and see if this life, that I had thrust myself into was really meant for me or if I really wanted it type of thing. So it was just one of those things, man, there's a saying that goes, you never know. It says, you never know what you're asking for until you get it, you know what I'm saying? So, and it seemed to be like I was the only one, that was going through those kind of issues. Everybody else was fine, having a great time and everything. And for me, the great time was that hour or hour and a half on stage. Everything else aside from that was a challenge and, led to problems with, not being able to sleep or, drinking too much alcohol or doing other things to try to get myself to be able to chill out. Yeah. So I decided to take a break around 95 or 6 or something. And until I thought I was ready to come back. And then, well, actually, I did it I meant to retire at that point, right? And some of my friends that I did music with that I was producing would not let me retire. They wanted me to jump on stage with them. If you're not going to do Cypress, we'll do this thing with us. And they kept me active in music to the point where, the time came when, I rejoined the band and got out there. And, the second time around, I think I handled, the whole having a tour around the world thing, a lot better than the first time.
Right on. We're speaking with Sendog from Cypress Hill. They play Reggae Rise Up to Thursday night. A lot of us as fans, there was really not that much social media back then, so we didn't know what the hell was going on. You'd go see Cypress Hill, maybe Sendog would be there, maybe he wouldn't. And to a lot of uninitiated people who had never been where you are, you go, oh, man, tough life, rock star, playing for tens, if not hundreds of thousands of people. What could be the problem there? But, man, if you're wrestling with issues of insecurity and self-doubt, something like that is only going to make things worse for you. And the sensitivity that your brother Be Real showed you at that time, the way that he spoke about you, the way you spoke about how you felt that you were letting the band down, it really allowed all of us to have a glimpse of Cypress Hill, these perceived roughneck dudes from California that we wouldn't have gotten if not for that stark documentary, man. So thank you for being so honest and vulnerable. I know you're helping a lot of people out there who struggle with mental health.
Yeah, when I did that clip for the movie, for the Insane in the Brain documentary, I really didn't know that I was going to be asked that. I'll tell you the honest truth, but they just threw it on me right there in front of camera. And I decided to just go on ahead and talk about it, and it ended up being to where a lot of my friends, some of which are in in the music industry, you know, they hit me up, they called me up, and they were like, man, I thought I was the only one that was going through that kind of thing. I felt so alone and whatnot. And I was like, nah, man, you know, it's something that happens to a lot of different artists. And if you don't tell anybody, of course, you're going to feel alone. But, you know, definitely talking about it and being vocal about it definitely, you know, help people out and help myself out. And I just wanted to be, you know, open with the listening public and let them know that it wasn't anything that anybody done to me or anything. It's just me, you know, having trouble adjusting to things, basically, is what it was. Because you got to understand, it was, you know, brand new cultures, you know, brand new food, different environments, different weather, every country you go to. And it was just so hard going for me to adjust to all that at first. That's what was going on.
Right on.
Hell yeah. We're talking to Sendog of Cypress Hill. They're kicking off Reggae Rise Up Thursday night, 7 o'clock on the big stage. Sendog, we were talking a little bit about Drew. I think at some point we'll share a story of being in the green room back in the day. And you know, as you guys being on the Mount Rushmore of weed heroes, I think, put Willie, put Snoop Dogg up there. Those early days, late 80s, early 90s, was it a struggle depending on the city? And is there tons of stories of being kicked out of green rooms and people that just didn't get what you guys were up to, burning tree everywhere you went during those days?
Yeah, man, there was a lot of different obstacles there in those days. You know, I can remember, you know, a lot of police presence at our concerts, sometimes at our hotels, you know, parent groups, you know, that as well as Christian groups that would protest, you know, outside of our venues and whatnot. And it was just a hard going as far as that element went. But, you know, we always felt that we were not wrong in that stance that we took. And we've always felt that cannabis is not a drug. And we've learned that from, you know, years of research that we've done on, you know, before any of that started. So we always felt that, we were on something that the rest of the world needed to catch up onto, you know, and once they did, they'd realize that thing. And I think that now a lot of different states have gone legal or recreational or medicinally legal. So I think, you know, it's starting to it's catching on, and they're seeing that it's not so much of a big deal as everybody thought it was. You know what I mean? So, you know, if it was something that was manufactured in a chemical plant or something like that, and there's additives and all kind of stuff to it, you know, then I could see that. But we weren't doing that. We were just trying to be, I guess, kind of like, you know, like what we had seen, you know, with Cheech and Chong, and what we had read on High Times magazine and whatnot, that let us know that, you know, the lifestyle that we had wasn't a criminal lifestyle. And at the same time, it was worthy of, you know, letting fans around the world see that this is the way we actually lived, and this is the things that we believe in. So all that, you know, kind of, you know, helped, you know, kind of like, you know, break barriers and whatnot. And we weren't the first to talk about smoking a doob here, taking a hit there, whatever. There was references in some songs and back in the day. But we were the first to like actually go out there and champion it and make like a whole, you know, concept around it and introducing it into the music and whatnot.
Come on, Sen. Up until the summer of '91, wasn't nobody talking about smoking blunts?
Well, that's what I mean. That was how light it was. You know what I mean? That's how light it was. But you know what? Behind the scenes, everybody was doing it.
Yeah.
You know, and nobody wanted to be the ones to come out and be like, hey, this is what it is. But it was a popular thing in the music industry prior to that. And when we went to New York and we saw, you know, a whole bunch of people, they were smoking these things called blunts or whatever, and kind of like just jumped into that.
Hell yeah.
And, you know, when you decide to do something, you know, you got to do it like hell, and don't worry about, you know, what kind of heat you're going to get from it. You just got to stick to your beliefs.
Absolutely. We're speaking with Sendog from Cypress Hill. They're at Reggae Rise Up the first night, Thursday night. And I love how much credit you guys give Beastie Boys for taking you out on the road. I believe the tour was with Henry Rollins, if I'm not mistaken. And they kind of, put you under their wing and showed you around and exposed you to new audience. And you guys were so grateful that you stole their percussionist, Eric Bobo. Well done, Sendog. What the?
Well,
that's so funny.
No, there's a whole story to that goes to that, man. You know what I mean? I saw Eric Bobo on that tour, and I met him, and we got along good, right? So I invited him to play a couple shows with us that we did in California, it's called El Camino College, right? And he came and joined us, and it sounded great. And then he decided to keep jabbing with us, and he would go do Beastie Boys, right? And then when he come back from tour with them, we were about to go out and he jumped on tour with us, and everything was fine until Woodstock 1994, when the Beastie Boys were out, and we were going to go do, and he was with them, and we were going to go do Woodstock. And I don't know how it came about, but we wanted him there to do Woodstock with us. And, I think he agreed to do it. And he came out, and it didn't go over well with those guys or their management, because I think he had missed a Beastie Boy show. Things happened so quickly back then, but at some point or another, I think he just decided to, flip a coin or whatever it was to see what he wanted to do. And I always knew that he wanted to roll with us, but I wasn't going to make him make that decision, because we had great respect for the Beastie Boys.
Yeah.
Still do.
Yeah.
And if that's what he wanted to do, if he wanted to stay with them, that would have been cool too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But so it kind of left it up to him to decide what he wanted to do. And, he decided he wanted to roll with us. And,
history.
it didn't stop us from being friends with the boys.
Right.
But at the same time, you know what I mean? It was a hard thing for everybody, because it was when I first saw him play, I immediately recognized, this is, Willie Bobo's son. And for those who don't know, Eric Bobo's father, Willie, is a great Latin jazz musician. And so much so that my father was a fan of his father. So when I saw him play, I'm like, oh man, he's Puerto Rican, we're Cuban, and it's such a great fit. Let's invite him to play with us. And that's what we did, and that's how things ended up,
Nice.
But it was never out of disrespect or anything like that. It was just out of, we like what Bobo does. And if it wasn't for Woodstock, we probably wouldn't be having this conversation.
Right. Yeah. Nice percussionist you got there. Sure would be a shame if some rap band came along and took him. We're speaking with the legendary Sendog of Cypress Hill. I got to say, before we let you go, my man, back in 1997, I was a 28-year-old radio cat, brand new to the game, and they asked me if I wanted to do a live broadcast at the House of Blues for the grand opening, headliner Cypress Hill. So we're out on the porch. My show starts at 7 p.m., 6:58, somebody comes to me and says, you want to interview the dudes? I'm like, I don't know, because I didn't know anything about you guys back then. All I knew was your records, and I'm like, how I could just kill a man, hand on a pump, illusions. I'm like, yeah, sure. So they lead me up the stairs. My opening theme song is playing. The green room doors open, thick smoke everywhere, obviously. And you guys are looking at a radio nerd, a white dude with glasses who's standing there with a microphone going, all right, it's 7 o'clock on Real Radio. It's time to interview Cypress. Man, you guys could not have been any more welcoming. Sat me down. B-Real's rolling him up one-handed, passing him around. Muggs is brandishing a gigantic knife in a playful way. And you guys couldn't have been any cooler. And it made me such a huger fan than I already was. And that moment stuck with me decades through my radio career. So to come full circle like this, to be able to see you guys Thursday night at Reggae Rise Up and to talk to you right now, man, eternally grateful for what you've put out there into the universe, my man, and I can't wait to see you guys on Thursday, and I so much appreciate the time you spent with us today, dude.
Well, thank you. Thanks a lot for saying that, man. I really appreciate it, and I don't know if it was all the smoke in the room that night or what it was, but I have no recollection of that night. I'm glad you do, and and thank you so much, and for all the fans that will be attending Reggae Rise Up, I just want to say thank you for all the support throughout the years. It's highly, it's more than appreciated. And without the support of the fans, over the last 35 years, who knows where things would be. But I definitely want to say thank you, and look forward to entertaining them, and as well as seeing all the great bands that come to do the show. So see you guys soon, and thank you for your time. It's always a pleasure to talk to you guys, and I appreciate everything.
Yeah, thank you, man.
And
Thank
Doug,
you.
you're the man. Thank
Take
you
good
so
care.
much, man. We'll see you soon.
All right, man. Thank you.
Peace, dog.
Fire it up, come along. You can take a hit from the bone. Put the blank down just for a second. Don't get me wrong, it's not a new method. Inhale, exhale. Just got an ounce in the mail. I like a blunt or a big fat cone, but the double barrel bong is getting me stoned. There's water in the side, don't spill it.
Wow, what a great phone connection.
Dude, sweet guy.
I thought he might be like a little short on words, you know what I mean? Like
That was not the case. That was not the case.
he was Dice Clay.
Yeah, I was going to say he had some dice in him. You just wind him up and let him go. My man was ready to riff,
That's how I saved Guns N' Roses.
Yeah. Let me tell you why you got a few minutes.
I saw Slash. He's at a soccer match. I said, what are you blowing out, Axel?
What a sweet, I don't want to say timid, but just like mild-mannered delivery, sweet guy.
Yeah,
he's probably high as hell.
Yeah, the journey that he's traveled, I think, really has given a tremendous amount of perspective. And that documentary is phenomenal. Dude, he freaked out. He would trash hotel rooms, would not show up for shows, and not even tell the guys.
Yeah. Dude, life of a rock star.
I mean, I wanted to ask him if that was like a self-fulfilling prophecy, if he felt like he had to do those things because he was now a rock star.
I'm excited to see. I've never seen Cypress Hill live.
Dude, they are lit.
I wanted to ask if he performed at the London Symphony Orchestra.
They did.
Yeah.
They did?
They did.
Oh, I should have asked him
they
that.
made that happen last year. It was like
Did they
if
really?
the Simpsons predicted a moment. They
that's
performed
awesome.
with the London Symphony Orchestra.
Oh, that was a thing that was from The Simpsons.
Yeah.
They joked about, and then
They were literally at a festival and some orchestra pulled up and they're like, who ordered the London Symphony Orchestra?
And it was Cypress
Probably
Hill.
Wall High.
What?
Cypress Hill, looking at you.
Is that the episode that I know of where they shot Homer in the gut with the
Yeah,
ball?
Homer
Yeah.
Palooza.
Dude, that was like the only appointment viewing episode of Simpsons I've ever watched because was it supposed to be Woodstock?
Lollapalooza.
Oh, Lollapalooza.
Yeah.
That's what it was. So there was a lot of crossover with like MTV at the time, I think. And I
Karma.
Dude, the
Karma.
best line, Karma, I get it. The best line in that episode is Billy Corgan, Smashing Pumpkins. Homer Simpson, smiling politely.
Right, John?
I love it.
Yeah.
dude.
Talking Simpson and ball.
Dough.
He knows Homer.
Eat my shorts.
Cowabunga.
Oh, dude, that was my only other
By the
one I
way,
had.
do you know, Dizzy, here's the Simpsons for you. Do you know the first music video the Simpsons put out?
Do the Bartman.
No, there was one before that.
Oh, really?
Its anniversary was last week, and I had totally forgotten about it. 2-minute video that aired on Fox, Deep, Deep Trouble.
Oh, no, I didn't know.
Yeah,
You
look it
played-
up. You may remember it, 1989 or 90, and it was this dumb song called Deep, Deep Trouble, and it was about Bart being in deep, deep trouble.
Speaking of being in deep, deep trouble, spoiler alert, you have no keyboard over here. You're in deep, deep trouble.
Is it the mouse again, or is it?
No, the mouse is working. The keyboard is not.
That sounds terrifying.
Yeah, no, it is. Yeah, just
So
to let you know.
what do we?
This happened.
Your problem now.
This happened yesterday too. Nobody's pointing fingers here. Nobody's on trial. This has happened to everybody in this room multiple times. It
Yes.
happened to Carmen yesterday in the middle of the morning show when I was listening. And
Did she handle it well?
Meltdown.
No, it was fine. It's just, I just wondered, why does it keep happening?
You want me to wander over to?
No. Well, yes, I'll wander on my way as I leave quickly. I'll be like, Drew did something wrong. Drew broke the keyboard. Get in there. There was tomatoes all over it. I don't know what he did. My man had extra sloppy gel set tomatoes all over the keyboard.
I had never heard that term either until you talked about Ruby Tuesdays.
When I went into Ruby Tuesday management, we had like the most, because they were launching the triple prime burger and they wanted it to be the best burger on earth. They wanted it was supposedly the quality of meat, and you had to know, they were like every detail of every ingredient is important to this burger. So you had to know like where the lettuce came from and how to rip it and tear it and what was a perfect tomato, and it was a whole thing. Didn't work out for me.
Gel set tomatoes.
Yeah. You want to make sure the gel set is intact when you eat a tomato.
Oh, the inside of the tomato is the gel set.
That is the gel set, yeah. Yeah, that's all there.
Sense. Okay.
A lot of exciting things going on, and we will point you to something else exciting that is going to be taking place a week from Thursday. John and Drew's Hookie Hole, presented by Neutral. It goes down at the Valspar Championship. We're going to be broadcasting live from 1 to 7. You can get a ticket to the Dex Imaging Deck. It's a $200 spot where you'll be able to have a perfect view of the 11th green and the 12th tee. They've got a open premium bar. There's going to be the hat press where you can get a cool hat made, all sorts of giveaways, and much, much more. You can get your tickets at theboneonline.com.
What's better than watching the world's best golfers tee it up at a beautiful course like Copperhead at Innisbrook, doing it with us in a nice VIP area where you can watch them bomb their second shots at a par 5 and then watch them tee off at number 12. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to hang with John Senning and me and sample some Neutral and enjoy a premium bar.
And we're getting rowdy. I'm going to attempt to get rowdy slowly, but I have a vision of tequila shots at the table and a Kong on site. They put it in the commercial, get rowdy with the boys, so I feel like I would not be doing my due diligence and living up to the advertised festivities.
Sorry, Tracy.
If I thought you said, she said we could get rowdy.
Oh, yeah. She said just shy of what they do out at the Waste Management Open.
Well, I won't throw my beers and drinks up into the air. And shy of that, it sounds like I'm in the clear.
That's what we're talking about.
That's all there is to it, right?
No pressure, too. It's a Thursday round, too, not like a Sunday round. I know every shot counts, but it's not the pressure of a Sunday round. So.
Pressure for me or pressure for them?
Look at them, the golfers.
Oh, I thought you were saying like no pressure if you get too loud and mess them up. No pressure.
That too. No pressure.
No pressure.
You're good.
Do not go anywhere. Drew Garabo Live is headed your way in mere moments. Thank you very much, Diz. Thank you, Drew. Shout out to the Juice, JoJo, Judge Juicy. Thanks for spending time with us. We will be back live tomorrow at 1 p.m. We're flipping the week around. Danielle is going to join us, one for the ladies, at 2 o'clock tomorrow. Also, good luck. Shout out to Danielle. She is your in-game host for the Tampa Bay Lightning tonight, stepping in for Greg Wolf as it is Women's Empowerment Broadcasting Night, I think is what they're calling it. Did you make that up?
No.
Oh, it was you. I was gonna say. I said that like I made it up, but I'm pretty sure I wasn't. That was a Diz original. Broads and Broadcasting. So we look forward to seeing you then. Drew Garabo Live coming your way in mere moments. Goodbye.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. It's Lightning Hockey on 102.5 The Bone. Tonight, your Tampa Bay Lightning are at home at the Benchmark International Arena to take on the Columbus Blue Jackets. The game starts at 7. Don't miss a single game. Listen to every Lightning game all season right here on the official station of the Tampa Bay Lightning. 102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Hockey. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Quick update for my drivers. That off ramp with the right lane that was blocked on St. Pete's side, they were able to move the accident off to the side, so the right lane is now open. I-275 south at exit 39, though, we still have that disabled vehicle blocking the right lane, causing a backup. I'm Ashley with traffic.
Oil lights never come on at a good time. You've got enough to juggle, so let Take 5 handle it. Drive in, stay in your car, and roll out in 10 minutes. No waiting room, no stress, just fast, friendly service. Visit take5.com today to find your nearest shop.
Did you know that you can get a beautiful white vinyl fence for less than $5 a day? For just $125 a month, Fence Outlet will professionally install it and add instant curb appeal to your home. Visit fenceoutlet.com for details. License number C10252.
Are you dealing with bad feet all day? The Good Feet store wants to help you get back to living in comfort. Schedule your free fitting at goodfeet.com.
I'm back to doing what I love and more. Thanks to the Good Feet store.
Mortgage rates have dropped, and the best news is they're expected to go down even more. Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal. If you've been thinking about buying a new home, now is the time. And with Third Federal's Buy Now, Refi Later program, you don't have to wait for rates to drop again. You get the guaranteed lowest rate now, and if rates drop later, even after you close, you can refinance to a lower rate for free. That's right, for free. And now with Third Federal's early rate lock, you can lock in the guaranteed lowest rate even before you find a house. So you'll always have the best rate. So don't wait. Call Third Federal today and lock in the guaranteed lowest rate.
Right now at Third Federal, lock in 5.79% APR 5.82% on a 30-year fixed rate purchase mortgage and refinance later if rates go down for free. Visit thirdfederal.com or call 1-800-3rd-FED today. APR reflects 15% down for $350,000 loan amount. Rate requires automatic payment program and is subject to change. Restrictions apply. See conditions for buy now, refi later. Lowest rate guarantee and early rate lock at thirdfederal.com. Equal housing lender.
Oh, how's that flu, babe? Did you take Dayquil Intense Flu yet?
Nah, I got this. Ugh, okay, I don't got this.
You stay on the couch, and I'll grab the Dayquil.
Undo your flu symptoms with Dayquil Intense Flu. Dayquil Intense Flu provides powerful relief of your flu symptoms.
I'm ready for that to-do list.
Wow, you do got this.
Dayquil Intense Flu. The daytime coughing, aching, fever, under your flu medicine. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
One of life's greatest mysteries has finally been solved.
Who let the dogs out? Spruce.
It's spruce, the weed and grass killer that's safe for use around people, pets, and bees. When used as directed, spray the leaves for visible results in just 1 hour and dead weeds in just 1 day. You spray, they play. Spruce, pet friendly, weed deadly. Find wherever weed killers are sold.
There are so many great reasons to check out the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. On Sundays in March, the $270,000 blackjack tournament. On Tuesdays, the $100,000 bonus time slot tournament. Plus, they have great entertainment like Cage Fury Fighting, Wayne Newton, Martin Lawrence, and the Beach Boys. All coming to the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, plus some great food like the Council Oak Steakhouse. If you haven't been, now is the time to get into the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, the coolest place in Tampa.
Think about this. In 2006, $20,000 equaled roughly 33 ounces of gold at the spot price. At today's prices, those 33 ounces would be worth over $150,000. Smart Americans diversify a portion of their savings into precious metals. That's why I buy gold from Birch Gold Group. It's a crucial part of my balanced strategy. Gives me peace of mind given all the events that could impact the U.S. economy. See if holding gold in a tax-sheltered retirement account is right for you too. Birch Gold can help you convert an existing IRA or 401k into an IRA in gold. Just text my name, Dan, to the number 989898 to receive your free info kit on gold. There's no obligation, just useful information. With an A-plus rating with the Better Business Bureau and tens of thousands of happy customers, let Birch Gold help you diversify with gold. Now that's peace of mind. Text Dan to 989898. Again, text my name, Dan, to the number 989898 today. Message and date.